Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Flesh and Blood stream. Today, we're going to be playing some Victor, and if you haven't heard, ding dong, the witch is dead. Get that bitch out of here, news gone. She won calling Bologna this past weekend, I believe is how you pronounce that. I know we call it Bologna in the United States, but I think it's Bologna when we're talking about the country. So yeah, Victor's on the map, boys. We're back. I know I've been playing Victor for funsies, but now we testing Victor for Singapore. So let's talk about the changes we've made, because I'm going to be honest, I have decided to full greed my list tonight. We're just going to play full greed and see what happens, and then work on some changes as we go through the night. So John, Dylan, Mekado, Electrum, Foxy, Trent, Martin, what is up, guys? Viewing live from the new pad. Yo, dude, Trent, how's the new house, man? Congrats on moving in. For anybody who does not know, Trent and his wife Ashley just bought a new house, so they are living it up today. That's right. Time to see Victor Stonks go crazy is absolutely right. Did I not rename this doc? Ugh, I hate when I do this. Let's see. What do I want to call this? Restream chat. I thought I fixed this the other day, but I guess I didn't. Anyway. Martin, what up, brother? Been yarling in anticipation? Dude, now that she's gone, we got some real choices with Guardian now. So I think we got some real cool stuff going on. We got those MPG cards yet on Talishar. Also glad I got to say hi at Vegas. MPG? Miles per gallon? What is MPG? I'm so confused. Blues are playable again, which is awesome. Played it with my last army, and man, it felt good to be back. I actually played Victor at my armory this past Friday, and I lost in like the finals, I guess. I lost in round 3 of the armory, but I lost to Gravy Bones. We played this really close game, and I second guessed my pitch stack and what I was playing, and if I had just trusted my gut and listened to myself, I would have won the game. But I played like a boob, second guessed myself, and it actually cost me the game. So if that's a lesson to anybody, it's to listen to yourself and trust your gut more times than not. So that's just kind of how it goes down sometimes, though. Oh, Mastery Pack Guardian. We do not have Mastery Pack Guardian cards yet. They are not. Their Mastery Pack Guardian doesn't actually come out until August. But we do have some new cards we can play in Victor, actually. It's so wild that all the heroes of Mist are gone faster than most of the TCG sets rotate. I mean, yeah. They're gone pretty quick this time around. It's actually been pretty crazy. So let's take a look at the list, and let's see what we got going on so you guys can see what we're working with tonight. So a lot of the list is going to look similar to what we've been doing, but I made a couple of changes. So I have cut Miller's Grindstone. We're only on Titan's Fist. I'm not going to greed on the Miller's Grindstone anymore. We're just going to run Titan's Fist full time, which I think is fine. I also cut Wallop and added back in Terra Sunder because I think that it could be worth it to try and play Terra Sunder into certain matchups. I'm not sure if Terra Sunder is correct or not, but I said that we're going to full greed tonight. And we're going to full greed tonight. Like I'm running like very, I'm not going to say low number of winning clashes, but like we're definitely playing some cards that are like greed monster cards that I probably shouldn't be playing because there are better things we could be playing. Is it hot there or are you a bit sunburned? I am sunburnt. So yesterday, Carly posted a picture of me eating a hot dog on the Discord, which she's been doing lately if you guys haven't noticed, but yesterday, for Father's Day, Carly and I went and played golf with my dad and my whole family. I forgot to put on sunscreen, and I got fucking hammered. I got plastered yesterday. I had 4 of these very tall drinks before we got through the front 9 holes. It was a God-given miracle I could stand by the time we got to the 18th hole. So yeah, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. But yeah, anyway, I got pretty drunk yesterday. I threw up till about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning last night and then went to work today. So this is sunburn. I am sunburnt to shit, dude. I am sunburnt, Martin, to answer your question. I want to know the stats on the other sets, but that seems wild. I do agree it seems wild. I would like to know. Tall drinks like Gatorade? Something like that. Something like that, Martin. Oh, I'm hanging out with a dermatologist right now. We are disappointed, son. Yo, dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. I normally wear sunscreen like pretty consistently when I go out and do things out and about, but I just forgot. Dave said best picture. Cutting a good clash card for a non-clash card. I enjoy the copium. Oh, dude, we're severely living in delusional world that like Terra Sunder is going to get enough value for it to matter tonight. And then when we look at the sideboard, I ended up cutting Out Muscle to be able to play Batter to a Pulp. I like Batter to a Pulp because it's a good card that clashes. It gets Compass off of Gravy Bones. We can actually use it in other matchups to be able to get Crown of Dominion if we ever need to, which is a huge swing for us. So it has a lot of value in the Victor Mirror as well. And then I've also taken the time to go ahead and add in Tectonic Plating to see how I feel about this. I'm not sure if this is correct or not. I haven't played Tech Plating in Victor in a long time, but we're going to see how it feels tonight and what we can put together here. Worst title and Fab live stream ever? Yo, Annabelle, you're just like sad because you lost your hero, but yeah. Ding dong, that bitch is dead. Get her out of here, dude. I'm so happy she's gone. So we'll probably change cards throughout the night because I don't think Terra Sunder is here to stay, but we're going to try it. We're just going to like full Greed Monster tonight and see how it comes up. Hey, Bim, what's up, dude? Tech Plating felt great. Yo, I feel like Tech Plating is going to feel really good in this matchup right here. So we definitely want Tech Plating over Tunic here. We are going to be on E-Strike, Choke Slam. I got to look at the sideboard guide. I don't even know what all we're supposed to play here. We play Crush the Weak and the Weakest Link. We do not play Batter to a Pulp. Oh, and they left. I'm going to go second here. We definitely want to go second here. Yo, let's go, Cinder. Thank you for that sub on YouTube. Appreciate you being here and hanging out. Guys, if you're here for the first time, you're new to the channel, we got 3 questions we ask everybody when they're new, and they are, what's your name, what got you into Flesh and Blood, and what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourselves. I would love to get to know you guys. I think Mario is a Tunic matchup. We definitely want Crush the Weak. I don't think we really care about the Weakest Link too much. We're not playing that. We're playing Choke Slam and Zealous Belting. What it looks like my game plan is here with Mario. I mean, let's see if we can make it happen. I don't know how great this is, but we're going to see what we can put together. I got Scottish filtered. Yo, that's not a real thing, dude. You're just cussing, Annabelle. Get out of here. That's not a real thing. Time to get back to the horse. The snake is dead. That's right, Rose. Tell him. We are playing Bladder to a Pulp. Yo, Wally, back in the chat, dude. Wally, what's up, dude? I am so glad you're back, brother. I missed you, Wally. I missed you. I think we all did, to be honest, man. I think we all did, brother. No. I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty good play. Was New keeping Gravy back at all? I honestly don't know, Electrum. I honestly don't know. Have you ever had a meta where none of the heroes interested you? It's where I'm at right now, and I'm not sure what to play. So I had a couple of Magic the Gathering metas that I really just hated. Like, I enjoyed the meta 0. It was not fun to me. I had a couple of those, if I'm being honest. There was a couple that I wasn't a fan of. I just was not a fan of. I really struggled during those metas because I didn't play as competitively. I would go on like Friday nights and goof off with my buddies and hang out and probably hit like the occasional, like, you know, like ProQuest, like RTN style event. But I didn't go to a lot of big events when the meta didn't interest me because I really just wasn't having a lot of fun. So it's kind of tough when there's a meta that you're not enjoying because it feels really bad. It's about time. Tea time is over. I like that. I like that. Swearing is my natural tongue. Discrimination against Scottish people? No, I think Annabelle's trolling right now. I don't think we're discriminating against anybody. And if I'm not trolling, then message me and we'll talk about it because I really feel like you're just trolling me right now. Gravy Train ran too many blues for her to do anything, I think. Okay. One, my name is Cinder, to the local judge, and someone handing me a Bravo Guardian for life. Yo, Guardian for life, my man. I love it, dude. I love it. Chili and cheese. Well, Cinder, welcome to the channel, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. And welcome to Flesh and Blood, man. We're happy to have you, brother. We're happy to have you. Annabelle said I'm semi-trolling. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I've noticed that, like, it's not just like you don't cuss when you text. You also like whenever we're like in VC, like testing or something, you like cuss a lot there too. But like I've never thought much about it. People cussing isn't really like necessarily weird to me. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So, or I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3. We started with a test of strength and we're 3 cards into our deck. How bad do you think we're gonna get got here? Are they gonna Snapsies this? Oh, Snapsies. Oh, we win the mites. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, so they hit us with that, and then they have a 0 for 4 on top of their deck. Cussing is just adding flavor to sentences. I like that. I kind of like that. I came back and all my heroes died. Bro, you've been gone for a minute, Wally. You've been gone for a minute, brother. You've been gone for a hot minute, dude. I don't really know. Like, this feels a little weird. Because we don't really want to arsenal this blue Chokeslam. Do we just want to draw another card and hope for a better card to arsenal here? Feels like an okay play to make. Ugh, immediately regret that decision. I guess we'll just go ahead and come in for 7 and then we'll arsenal the Clash of Might. I'm not just going to cycle my last gold here at the hopes of drawing something like good. Plus, if I draw, like, I'm still giving myself an intellect penalty pretty much no matter what here. So I think this is fine. They just let the Kiss of Death go off the top. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I am going to skip my arsenal. Yo. Oh, it's all coming together. The game started to heal. Yo, I feel like the game's been fun. I mean, maybe that's just because I enjoyed Aurora, though. CNC for 7 is pretty good, I agree. I'm waiting for them to start playing Regicide again. They should. Honestly, like, all of these assassins should just start playing Regicide. I think there's a lot of decks right now that are playing Crown of Dominion. A lot of the new heroes play Crown of Dominion. Kasai plays Crown of Dominion. Victor plays Crown of Dominion. Like, there's probably more. I just can't think of them. Oh, you just met MST? I mean, yeah, I won't lie. I'm pretty glad MST's gone. I'm pretty glad MST's gone. Oh, no. No, dude. Annabelle, you're not bothering me at all. Like, we're all adults here. Like, you know, my opinion has always been that we are all adults. And, like, if people's kids are... And if people's kids are, like, watching this, then, like, you know, I try not to, like, you know, just, like, go through, like, you know, ranting and raving and screaming and stuff like that, but... I mean, we're about to just, like, go on. They get about another, like, 10 seconds here before we leave. Yo, Dr. Pepper Zero is where it's at, brother. Dr. Pepper Zero is where it's at. I'm convinced they started adding the cocaine back. I mean, yeah, like, I don't know what's going on here, but, like, I'm just... Like, we're trying to play as many games as we can tonight. Ugh. Did I fill out the log? Okay, I never filled out the log. We manifested that they were going to leave. We manifested they were going to leave. I walked in at a great time. Best sets in Fab? Bro, Annabelle, come on. I don't... Like, how can you feel like those are the best sets in Fab? I think we're supposed to get a second in this matchup. We're going to have to look at the sideboard guide for this one as well. Marlin, we are on not the weakest link. We are on Zealous Belting, Chokeslam, Crush the Weak. No, we're not on Crush the Weak. We're on Batter to a Pulp and E-Strike. They might also, they could be playing the headpiece, the Crown of Dominion headpiece, I guess. I don't know. Is this a tech plating matchup for blocking Overpower? Probably. Let's try it. I have Tunic as like the chess piece of choice in my sideboard guide, but we'll try it. We'll try it and see what happens. Dr. Pepper Zero is all I drink. Tastes exactly the same as normal Dr. Pepper, but with 0 calories. Yeah, dude, Tom gets it, dude. I tell everybody I don't like to drink my calories. I would rather like eat my calories instead of drinking them. And that's like 110% the idea. Yo, even if they hit us with the harpoon here, we're gonna like juice them with the trounce, right? Juice them. Absolutely juicing. So what, this is gonna be 13 overpower? If it's an attack action card, well, we can't do too much about that. We can definitely block 6 and keep these cards. They'll discard the Golden Sun more than likely. Having to take 7 on turn 0 kind of sucks. I think we'll just let this happen. Feels bad, but we'll just let this happen. It's turn 0. I'm all in on the pirates. I mean, pirates are cool. I, in fact, also like eating my calories. I mean, maybe like, I think it's just kind of like a maturing thing. Like, I know that sounds kind of like weird to say, but that's really how I feel about it. It just kind of feels like you're maturing. Like, if you decide that, like, you like to eat your calories. I don't know. It's, like, weird, but, like, some people don't care about their calories, so, like, you know, no judgment there. Like, eat whatever you want. But that's just kind of how I feel about it. Is like, I would rather eat my calories on a daily basis than I would, like, drink them. Alcohol, like, you know, like me getting hammered at the golf course yesterday is an exception, obviously. But, you know, hey. And they get to turn my Golden Sun upside down. Big Sag. Yep, so we just get to be a little aggressive here. See if they'll give us another card. We do have to be careful. I mean, they can just, like, get us with the cannon. They can just juice us over and over again. Especially since we're not on any defense reactions on our list. I mean, maybe we're not supposed to play Arcane Compliance in the sideboard, Meg. Maybe we're just supposed to, like, no respect these kinds of matchups. Or, like, the Arcane matchups, maybe. I don't know. Was moving to tables between rounds so I couldn't say hi? Hey, dude. I mean, Hickory, that's okay, man. That is okay. There will be other events, and when you get the chance, please come say hi to me. I'd love to meet you. Love to meet you. The Arachne player must have been new because running Plague Hive is just not a good idea. Coming from someone who ran it like 5 months ago when I was new. I mean, I think some people just like to play the L's. I definitely hear what you're saying, but I think some people just like to play the L's in general. Selling my Marvel Crown of Dominion looking really, really tempting with the stupid high prices. I mean, dude, like the prices are crazy high right now. Like, everything is ridiculously high priced. So we should just block with Thunk, throw Command and Conquer, make a Surge, and Arsenal the Spinal Crush. Because this is non-attack action, right? Yeah, so it just doesn't matter. And plus, like, if they choose not to Arsenal, we can just, like, throw the Spinal Crush anyway because of the Surge from last turn, so it's fine. Calories don't count on the golf course? Yo, that's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Vault gets it. Vault gets it. Now that New is dead is a well-known anticipation of the Guardian uptick. I mean, if people start playing a lot of Guardian, then I also think you're in a really good spot kind of to, like, to Justin's point of, like, playing KO. Like, I don't hate the idea of, like, playing KO or Rhinar if there's a lot of Victor running around. So it's kind of like this weird, like, counter meta battle of weird nonsense that we're playing. The other thing I like about KO in this meta is that KO has a really, like, a pretty decent wizard matchup. And I like that a lot. Thinking about making a Guardian Fatigue style Marlin? Yo, bro, get out of here with that. No. Don't come in here with that, bro. Don't come in here with that. Not every deck has to be tournament tuned. If you're asking about from the, like, perspective of, like, just having fun, then, like, yeah, sure. But, like, I definitely think there's, like, a point in the game where if you're gonna play competitively, you're probably just hurting yourself showing up to a tournament without, like, playing, like, the best deck in the room, right? Yeah, Sea Legs is really good in KO. I completely agree. CYB Marlin could have been a menace. I could see that. I can see that. My justifications for not splurging more on the newer cards is once Valda comes out, I'm going to want to play anything else. I mean, Valda's going to be really cool, right? Like, Valda's going to be really cool. Yep. It's an interesting time to activate that. Huh, interesting. I guess they're just wanting to force a card out of my hand. I mean, we could just block with the Golden Sun also and then throw Chokeslam for 8, which doesn't seem like a bad play. Yeah, I agree. I think KO with like the Gold Kiss Rum and Sea Legs is actually really solid. I think that Naive was onto something pretty powerful at US Nationals. I just think that it didn't really pan out for him, unfortunately. But I definitely think there is something there. Bluefin Harpoon for 8 overpower. I mean, it doesn't really matter how this turn shakes out. Like, if we give up the blue, we're not doing anything super efficient, which feels bad. If I block with the Golden Sun, what if I was to block Chokeslam, Auramagus, Gauntlets, and Tech Plating? That would have us blocking 7. And then we would be able to activate Tech Plating and throw Spinal Crush. I mean, I think this is like the kind of turn that we get all the equipment for, right? Like, if we block with Chokeslam, we're just gonna throw the hammer. And that feels so bad to me. I think I would rather make a play like this, right? Like, I think blocking with the equipment there is fine. We get to use our equipment to try and, like, flip the game in our direction, and by trying to, like, throw Spinal Crush here. We did have a Surge there, yep. If you can manage to make enough gold, you have 1 blue, 6 overpower late game. I mean, yeah, if you're talking about with Marlin, like, yeah, I agree. You just have to be able to make the gold, right? Like, that's probably the real problem. We need like a good tempo turn. Yeah, something like Test of Strength is great. Something like Test of Strength is ideal. So they're going to probably use Tunic to play Golden Tipple and then discard the thing they just created. Are we blocking with Terrace Under here? Or are we blocking with Chokeslam is the question. Because I want to save this for whatever else they throw at us. I wonder if they're going to load here. They're not going to load here. I think we'll block with the Chokeslam, right? I mean, I guess it's possible. No, we need the Chokeslam. We're going to block with the Terrace Under here. I think this is fine. Simper, I am stuck between 3 decks for Singapore right now, if I'm just being entirely honest. I'm stuck, but is that all 3 of a kinds? Okay, 4 turns and 3 of a kinds. I'm stuck between Syndra, Victor, and Ocilio are my 3 decks right now. And I've really got to decide sometime in the next, like, week and a half, probably, like, by the end of next week, so that I can have, like, ample time to test and be ready. When they live stream events, I'm going to have Fi and Dash at positions 3 and 1. Oh, yeah. No, I think Fi and Dash will be around for a while. How's Hot Guardian Summer going? Yo, I love that, dude. I love that Amble. That's awesome. Hot Guardian Summer. That's hilarious. So they go 2 cards in the bottom and then hit Yellowfin Harpoon? I mean, sure. We don't care about this. I mean, unless they just, like, actively hit us with something. I mean, unless we actively hit the Golden Sun. I think we're going to target ourselves. Hitting E-Strike seems fine. I think hitting E-Strike seems fine, yeah. So if they know that we have this hand, are we better off to throw E-Strike for 7 than Arsenal to Zealous Belting? We could like try and crack a gold and make something happen, but I don't really think that's where we want to be. We've only seen 2 clash cards, so I'm pretty interested in like just trying to bide a little bit more time here, and then maybe trying to use like a clash card to set up a really powerful hand. We're just not hitting them with anything that matters enough, really. They've had some pretty good disruption so far so early. All right, this trounce could turn the game around for us. Please give a new harpoon in the expansion slot of the set. Running the rare cycle sucks. I mean, I think the rare cycle's like fine, right? Like, I mean, I know it's not great, but like, we just got this hero. Like, I feel like we can't put the freaking cart before the horse here. Let's easy. Scabbies are kind of cheap. Each 3 of a kind gets you closer to your next. I mean, yeah, dude, like clearly the 3 of a kind's running packs here. Like, this is wild. This is wild. Bluefin harpoon. So we're just going to block like this. I mean, I guess if they're going to activate this, like, so we're supposed to block Thunk here. And then we're supposed to block Trounce Debilitate on whatever comes next. So like right here, we're supposed to block Trounce Debilitate and then hope we don't hit a blue off the top, I guess. I mean, like, do we want to hit a blue? I don't know. This is a weird turn cycle. Isn't there already a card that repairs armor off cards, I think? King Whale Harpoon, on hit it buys all your expensive cards. The Fable is a little ridiculous, Lunatic. I agree. It is a little high. The KO Armory deck is $120. Is it really? That's crazy. I wonder why. I mean, we would have to like give up everything here to be able to stop this. I just don't think it's worth. Well, hitting the Cranial Crush is good, but it doesn't really help us, right? Because now we're just in the spot where they're going to take it and we're not going to be able to do anything. I mean, we can throw this for 6, but that just seems so bad. Like, drawing a card does not feel like the play here. I think we just have to throw the Zealous Belting for 6. It feels bad. I have not tried to make a Valda deck yet. I've not really sat down and like really played with Valda a lot. I'm going to be playing a lot of Valda when the new set when the Guardian Mastery Pack comes out, though. Not being able to set up anything was pretty bad last turn. I mean, they've played like I'm assuming they're on like what? They're on 9 harpoons. They're probably on 3 blues, 3 yellows, 3 reds, and then they're on 3 of the King Kraken and 3 of the King Shark. So I don't think we're even remotely out of the woods yet. It's kind of weird that like going second did not buy us tempo at all this game. I played Valda 4 times into Puffin and won each time. That's pretty cool. The Fable is printed 25% more than the last ones because no cold foil, but it's still more expensive than anything past Monarch. I mean, to be fair, it's also the best one they've printed in a while, right, Jay? Hey, Dylan, what's up, dude? This is just damage. I mean, are we supposed to, like, block 3? We should probably block with the flexors here, right? I mean, this could be all they're doing, but it really doesn't feel like it. There's not many go again turns available to them, so okay. I mean, if you have 2 blues, this allows you to load the harpoon and then come in for 6. I think we're just going to block with the flexors here and take 3. And then we're going to swing the hammer, and we're going to arsenal the chokeslam. I feel like that was the most value we'll get out of flexors this turn. Hey, what's up, Dot? That's right, New is gone. Get her out of here, dude. Yeah, so Dave's completely right. The issue is that it's generic. Anybody can play the new Fable. That's why it's so expensive. Like, there's a reason that Fable, Heart, and like I have Ophidia. There's a reason all of these cards are so expensive. And they're so expensive because they're generic and they can be played in anything that it works with. So that's the problem. New Ira cards would be pretty cool. So like a golden tipple coming in. They discard that. Yep. I mean, they're probably looking to try to end the game this turn. This has just been one of those games where, like, we've just not been able to get anything going. We've never, like, we haven't hit a single pummel, and it's, like, been half the deck. Like, I don't know. I just really feel like we have not had anything go our way this game so far. So we're going to lose our last gold. This card really sucks. We have to find a way to start killing this card more permanently, I think. So we would currently take 9 and go to 2, which means I should probably block with Tech Plating to just not die to Rain Razors here. I doubt they're on Rain Razors, but just in case they are. Like, they don't get to take anything from our hand, which is pretty good for us, but... Because even, like, right here, they're just, like, going to give us 2 cards and then, like, overpower something. Ira's Armory deck is going to be a bust if they just reuse old cards from previous sets. I mean, I think they're going to reuse some older cards, but I also think they're going to give us new cards, right? Like, I think we're going to get some new cards as well. I'm pretty surprised to see them just blocking with a Sunken Treasure. Defense reaction? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I was like, it's got to be something. I don't know why they play Tar Pit Trap against us. That does not make any sense to me. We're going to skip on Arsenaling. I don't really like this card in Arsenal. Yeah, so we're just dead. I mean, yeah. They just outvalued us all game. Like, we had, like, the most mediocre Victor game I've probably ever played. I mean, yeah, we could block like 5 here and then just die. It's a pretty weird game. We just kind of did nothing and died. I don't, like... Our AVPT was like 12. We never threatened more than 9. Like, with all the go again in our deck, we just literally got hit by, like, all of the worst stuff possible multiple turns in a row. I think you're going to lose, like, 9 out of 10 of those games, honestly. Marlin is the guardian that beats the Guardians? Possibly. I don't know. One game's not going to convince me of that, but I'm open to, like, that idea. We did go second. We lost. We did nothing and died. Just a very mediocre game for us. Yeah, I mean, I don't... Just games be like that sometimes. Just how it goes. But that's okay. That's one game. That's one game. We're getting the losses out of the way early. I did see Riptide's been putting in results. I mean, honestly, like, if Riptide... So, like, if Riptide and, like, Azalea and, like, I would say even Marlin most of the time, like, if a lot of these, like, mid-rangey decks are just, like, kind of, like, not doing anything... like super potent, like if they're starting to dominate the meta, then I think Victor stonks go way up. Like, I think Victor Songs go way up if that's the meta we're looking at playing into. Like, sure, we have to tech the deck for it, but I definitely think it's like Victor looks a lot better. All right, so against Jarl, we're going to cut 3 Trounces. We're going to bring in Batter to a Pulp. We are going to bring in Zealous, Chokeslam, Crush the Weak, and E-Strike. We don't want the weakest link here. They don't have any cards. Like, they have some Blizzards, I guess. They probably don't play against us. I would be surprised if they had them in. I'd rather just have a 3-for-7 that does stuff. And then Trounce is just like kind of like mid against like a lot of these Guardian decks, because winning both is not like a super thing that could happen. I agree. To Justin's point, like, we just jam Red Staunch Response in the sideboard of our deck if we need help with like that matchup specifically, or we're looking at making something like that happen. Did they run Titan's Fist and no... They're running Titan's Fist and no shield. I mean, yeah, we'll just throw Disable, force him to block. Are there any changes coming for the Jarl deck? I loved your deck on him so far. Yo, Cleaning, thank you. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at Jarl too much, if I'm just being entirely honest. Yo, Rob Zombie, let's go. Thank you for that 6 months of Prime, dude. Rob, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Appreciate the love and the support. I haven't taken a look at Jarl too much, if I'm being honest. I've been pretty focused on Victor with a lot of like my testing coming up. So I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure yet. This is what, 8 dominate, so we get to block 4, 5, 6. Doesn't really matter how we do it. We're going to hope that we win the clash. We do into a Zealous Belting. Well, it's good that we have the Riches of Tropal Donny here to try and like make this hand just a little bit better. We are giving up some of our equipment slots if they decide to like start like targeting our equipment. It is a little awkward for us, but hopefully we can rip into something pretty good here. Uh-oh, blue, please. Blue, please. Blue, please. Oh, never didn't have it, boys. Never didn't have it. Num, 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 num. So it's going to be Zealous Belting into Command and Conquer here. Honestly, like, pitching this to gold is just so good. I'm assuming that my opponent... Oh, no, they got rid of the command. Well, if they don't have anything for us to blow up with that, I'm just going to go ahead and just pitch like this. I assume my opponent realized when the game started, but they also had Fruits of the Forest, and they had Crumble to Eternity on turn 0, so... I think they would rather have just played the game out, as weird as that sounds. So let's see. We just went 3 cards with Test of Strength. We're playing an even 60. So we're going to go 4, 5, 6, 7 like that. And we have good cards to clash with. All right, so this is one of the weird interactions we have to talk about here. And I'm pretty sure I understand how this works. Batter to a Pulp says when this deals 4 or more damage to a hero, destroy an equipment they control with no defense value. Does that mean something that literally does not have a value like Crown of Dominion? Or since my Tunic has 0 value, does that count? Do we know how that works? Hey, Derek, let's go, man. Thank you for the Prime sub, Derek. Dude, I appreciate that a whole bunch, man. It means a lot, guys. I really appreciate the love. I guess we're better off arsenaling this, right? No value like the compass. Right, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. I appreciate you guys clarifying for me. Yeah, so like it would have to be something like Crown of Dominion that we wanted to blow up with Batter to a Pulp. I mean, I bring it in this matchup because it's a 3-card 10. It doesn't really have text, but it's just a 3-card 10, so I like that about it. I mean, we should just throw it, right? Like, it's just here. Let's just throw it. We'll just come in for 10. Yo, is Riku awake? Hey, he is, dude. Let's go, man. Yeah, Compass is the best target for Batter to a Pulp. Like, that's really the biggest reason to play it. But there are other, like, things that we can target with it that I was thinking about a little bit. That like I think there are things that like it seems okay into. Riku, you just woke up? Riku, isn't it like 2 in the morning there, bro? Like 3 in the morning? You just woke up? Guys, by the way, I try not to talk about this because it feels like weird and like, I don't know, like I hate, like I'm not, it always feels like I'm asking people for money, but like I'm not. If you have a Prime sub and you don't want to use it here, that is perfectly okay. But what I would tell you is that you should use your Prime sub somewhere for somebody. You should use your Prime sub somewhere, like so if you are on YouTube and you have Amazon Prime, use that. Spend it on a content creator somewhere. It's going to make somebody's day. Like, even if you don't spend it here, spend it with somebody. I really don't want to take 7, but I mean, we might just be taking this, and then we might just be taking 12 here, and then discarding the pummel, and then throwing batter to a pulp for 13. Because the other option we have is to like have this like really weird turn where we don't. Oh man. Because we know the Frostfang's coming in and I don't want to give up an equipment slot. So like we could just block with something else, right? Like we could block with 2 cards if we wanted to, I guess. I don't know. Yo, let's go. Boom Boom Sauce with that Prime sub. Dude, Boom Boom, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That means a whole lot. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Regardless, I think we're taking 7 here. But yeah, I think regardless, we're taking 7 here. Allergies makes me tired, so I sleep midday, so I've gotten like 8 hours of sleep. I mean, fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough, I suppose. We could block 6, try to get another Might, and then throw Command and Conquer for 10. If it's a pummel, we get punished pretty badly, right? Because we have to discard this and then pay and waste our Might tokens. So I think we're better off to just say no blocks in case it is a pummel. And it was. And it was. And it was. Sag. Yo, let's go. King Babar with the 4 months of Prime support. Dude, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate all the love, man. Like all the hype, the love is real right now. I appreciate it, guys. So we're going to pay 2 with the Clash of Might. We're going to discard the batter to a pulp, and we're going to try and save the pummel for value here. Now, the Command and Conquer isn't really going to get any value, so I think we're just going to sling the hammer for 9. Yeah, I think it's just going to be hammer for 9. I think I would rather just save a power card by like leaving the Command and Conquer here. I think it's fine. Martin said, but you should use your Prime sub here. Martin, I appreciate that, man. I talk about it because, like, you know, like, I think a lot of people forget that they have a Prime sub. And so, you know, like, I think it's important to support content creators, probably because I am one. Yeah, there's no shot they just ripped another one, right? Now we have to ask ourselves, is this worth giving up the flexors here if they have it? Yo, Igor, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate that a whole bunch. Thanks for being here. Guys, if you're here for the first time, you're new to the channel, we got 3 questions we ask everybody when you're new. They are, what's your name? What got you to Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourself, guys. He has another one. Murphy's Law says so. Hey, Igor, let's go, dude. Thank you for the Prime sub as well. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I mean, are we just supposed to take this then if that's the case and throw Spinal Crush back? Yo, let's go, dude. Silly with the 2 months of Prime support. Dude, thank you guys, man. Really, I really appreciate this, guys. It means a lot. Y'all are making Monday a lot better today. I appreciate that a whole bunch. What's the best case scenario for us? We block E-Strike and Cranial Crush. And if he has it, we take 4, discard Macho and the Command and Conquer, Arsenal Spinal Crush. I mean, I don't think there's anything we can do about back-to-back pummels like this. We're just going to discard this and set this up. Yo, Anvil with the follow on Twitch as well. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the follow. Really means a lot. All right, so on our turn, we're just kind of priced into like Arsenal Pass, which feels kind of bad, but it is what it is. Yo, let's go. Dude, Anvil with the Prime sub as well. Dude, y'all are killing me right now. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it, guys. This really means a lot. It really means a lot when you guys, like, you know, like even just hanging out, like, you know, watching, like, just, I really appreciate it. So there's no way they have a third, right? No way they have a third, right? No shot. Yo, Ender, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you being here and hanging out, man. Yo, Ender with the Prime sub, dude. Let's go, dude. Ender, man, thank you, dude. You guys are killing it tonight. Really, I really appreciate that, guys. It means a lot. Thank you guys so much. I mean, there's no way they just have it 3 turns in a row, right? I was like, dude, there's no shot. There's no shot they have it 3 turns in a row. Now, the good news is that we're only down 3 life. We are down a pretty significant amount of equipment at this point in time, but we're only down 3 life, which is pretty nice. Gonna give us the Civic Steps here. I've been seeing people play Civic Steps more and more lately, and I don't know. The interesting part is, like, if we're able to keep, like, a couple of cards here, we can, like, double Sledge. Well, not if they're playing Icequake, more than likely.
Let's freaking go.
This is for 8. Block 3 cards, Arsenal something. I think Civic Steps is probably because of budget. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yo, MTR Lee, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate that a whole bunch. Yo, and the Prime sub, dude. And the Prime sub, dude. Lee, thank you so much for the Prime sub as well. Guys, if you're here for the first time or you're new to the channel, we got those 3 questions we ask everybody when you're new, and they are, what's your name, what got you into Flesh and Blood, and what are your favorite hot dog toppings? I would love to get to know more about you guys in the chat. I think we're gonna, oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm so sorry, opponent. I would like to block here. So what we're gonna do is we are going to block with, we're going to block like this in Arsenal the Golden Sun, and we're going to try and hit them with Golden Sun and Hammer in 1 turn here. Dude, the follow into Prime sub combo popping off tonight. Everybody's happy news gone. Just saying. I'm pretty happy news gone. I'm pretty happy news gone, but it looks like we can't get past Marlin if you guys go back and watch that first game. Without bans, what set has a higher power, MST or Tails? Like, without any bans whatsoever? Probably Zen. Like, it's probably MST just because of Art of War Zen. Is, like, what I'm thinking. That's what my brain tells me. I feel like it has to be MST. Like, I know that, like, there was some really powerful stuff in Tails, but Lexi didn't get good until, like, we gave her other cards. So I don't know that I can stand behind that one. Are we about to take 14? I think I'm about to take 14, guys. So I guess that's like a question we have to ask ourselves to, like, Riku's point. Are we talking about Duskblade? Because it never technically hit CC, so in my head, like, it was never legal. This is Golden Sun Pummel and the Hammer. So we're going to try and take this to play it out. Tales of Aria between Rosetta Thorn and Pre-Errata Briar. Okay, so I guess Pre-Errata Briar, Duskblade, and Crown of Seeds? I guess, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess that fits. That's pretty on point. Yeah, dude, we're about to go to 4 to play this hand out. They're throwing 14. We're throwing 16 with disruption here. I like this hand quite a bit. Hey, JJ, what's up? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How are you, buddy? JJ, it was nice to meet you in Vegas, brother. It was nice to meet you in Vegas. Pre-ban Zen is the most powerful deck in Fab history and rival Starvo. I think post-ban Zen or pre-ban Zen might be the most powerful deck we've ever had. Like, even with Awakening, I think Zen's just better, right? Probably. Me throw big number? Ian, it's all I know how to do, bro. So to answer Valk's question, he said what is the pre versus post errata? So Briar, before she hit LL post errata, said the first time you deal like physical damage to an opponent, you create an embodiment of Earth. Pre errata, it was anytime you like hit them. So like you could literally make 4 embodiment of Earths in 1 turn on your turn. It was crazy. Starvo could ride, like Starvo might be better. Like Starvo might genuinely be better. We are gonna hit him with the Golden Sun here. I hate that we had to go all the way down to 4. Does mean we'll die to like a fused Oakenold, but I wonder if I'm supposed to lead on the hammer here. I wonder if I'm supposed to lead on the hammer to make them like think about what we're gonna do here. Blocking 5 off 1 card with Briar was insane. I mean, I watched people like literally block like, damn it, I just threw all my cards in the floor that I shuffle. When I started playing, I watched somebody block 6 with Briar one time, and I had no idea like what was happening. Waiting for the player to choose a card to block. Okay, so they are thinking about how they're going to block and what they want to do with this hand. They're obviously playing around the pummel, I think, at this point. Yeah, we were probably supposed to lead on the hammer first. I think that would have been a better play. I mean, Starvo was very oppressive, but like Zen just killed you on turn 2. I mean, I guess you didn't really get to play the game no matter what. Like Starvo had like Crippling Crush and also had, you also got to play Oakenold, if I remember correctly, in that deck. So they're about to take 12 and then discard a card. Okay, just kidding. They're about to take less than that, but they're still going to discard a card, which looks pretty good. I dropped my cards, so I have to like fix my shuffling sleeve cards. I have to like get them back into their perfect fits because I'm like super anal retentive about that. Zen only killed you on turn 2 if you attacked him. If you never attacked, you just died slowly. I mean, but like I feel like not doing anything is just dying like in a different way, right? Like you're just losing the game inevitably there, Dave. Why did I win this game? They discard Frozen to death, and then we throw Hammer. They block 6 and swing their Hammer. And then my turn is Tunic. No, I'd have pitched Thunderquake to Goldmane Estate. Drew into the batter to a pulp. Came in for 5 and then threw E-Strike. I'd have blocked with the Gauntlets there. And then like we'd have probably just tried to go for the win the following turn. I mean, I don't feel like they should have conceded that game, but I guess we'll take it. I don't know. Like I guess we'll take the wins. I mean, I feel like if you're not attacking, you're not playing the game. Like, you're literally not playing the game. Unless you're just playing, like, Icelander or something, I guess. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of, like, not attacking into anything if you are a hero that attacks. That just feels kind of like meh. Like, meh. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that. So let's see. We played against a Jarl. I think we went second into Jarl. We did go second. We got the win. Weird game where we got to utilize Pummel on a Quicken token for lots of value. I really don't think they should have conceded that game, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like they should have conceded that game. Is there any games over here we want to play? This is a game I would like to play. I think this is a tough matchup. Ugh, fine. Fine. We'll just wait for somebody to join us. Should LL have a rotation that removes heroes from play permanently eventually? Okay, here we go. Time to get some revenge. Time to get some revenge stonks. Revenge stonks. All right, go again. Chokeslam seems relevant. E-Strike. Hang on, I gotta see what I board. I haven't played enough Victor to like know my sideboard like the back of my hand recently, so we're not on Crush the Week. We're not on the Weakest Link. And we're not on Arcane Compliance. Maybe we should be on like a 3 for 7 just for value. This is Josh. I can't remember his last name. Also, I don't want to just throw out somebody's last name on stream. But Josh is one of the guys who hangs out in South Carolina with Ty and all of them. And so I know Josh. He's really cool. I think I follow Josh on Blue Sky as well. I like Josh. He's a cool guy. What the hell's happening? What the fuck is happening? Do I have to hit no? Oh my god. About to have a stroke over here. Holy Christ. So hang on. To kind of come back to one of the questions here, I do not think we should ever have rotations on LL. I don't think that's a positive thing for the game. I don't think that's good for us as players. I don't think it's good for their game, like making the player base better. I think that is a pretty bad strategy all the way around. If Zen had Bonds right now, be A Zen's in top 8? I agree. I agree. Do you think LSS would ever add spec cards? Would add specializations to card for balance instead of banning them outright? What do you mean, Jack? Or like Jacques? Can you explain just a little bit better there? I'm not 100% sure I'm following you. If we draw red, we pitch it to play Crush the Week. Or I lied. We're just gonna throw Command and Conquer, force 2 cards in Arsenal to Spinal Crush, and then throw it next turn.
Let's freaking go.
Yo, let's go. Davon, thank you for that sub on YouTube. Appreciate you being here and hanging out. Guys, if you're here for the first time, you're new to the channel, we got those 3 same questions we ask everybody when you're new. They are, what's your name, what got you into Flesh and Blood, and what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourselves in chat. Also, if you're not in the Discord, we'd love to have you. ! Discord in the chat. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description. We'd love to have you. We'd love to hang out with you. I was like, yeah, we have a lot of fun in the Discord. Plus, I think after we do, after Singapore, I think we're going to do another Talishar tourney. And then coming up in September, I have not picked out a date yet. We are going to be doing 24 hours of Flesh and Blood giveaways. 24 hours of Flesh and Blood giveaways. So make sure you come hang out. Chain has changed a lot in LL. Instead of banning a card, they errata the card to be more of a specialization for a hero. I think that would fix the game a lot, Ian. Or like whoever asked that. Oh, here we go. Shock answered. I was talking with someone about how the Starvo bans hit Oldhim and wondered if making Okinawa an Oldhim spec would rather restricting it would be a better approach. I don't hate that. Like 110%, I don't hate that, man. I don't hate that at all. I think that makes the game a lot better for a lot of people. I was like, why activate Quiver? It's like you can just come in for a bajillion right here. This is a non-attack action. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna block here. Hope we win the clash. I don't really think this is worth giving up a gold. I think this is fine. We'll just give them a might. If this was like a test of strength or something, I would probably fight over this, but... Also, did we have a pummel on top? Is that what that showed? Can we crack a gold to draw that? I mean, it's weird because like you would have to make it like specs in like specific situations. So right now, if I throw this, it's going to cost 4, which means I would pitch this to play it and have one floating. So now I get to come in with Spinal Crush for 12 and the Pummel. Yo, this is insane. I mean, Crown of Seeds was a big piece of Starvo. It really was. Poor Viserai without Deadwood Dirge. Get Viserai out of here. No, you get no sympathy for me with Viserai, bro. 0. I just want hero-specific bans, especially for a format like LL where it's 99% super invested players, and now we have the gym database. Just say Okanold is banned in Starvo. Now, if they did stuff like that, I think that's fine. Like, personally, I don't hate that at all. I think that's, like, perfectly fine. Crown of Seeds was a hat for a lot of different players. I think Crown of Seeds was, like, super good. Get their last card. They're probably not going to do anything. This is also great for us because it allows us to let them waste the Might token. The fact that he's willing to throw this at me is great. Hopefully we can just win the clash here. Do we want to pummel this is the question. Like, do we want to keep the tempo rolling right here? We could go Zealous Belting and pummel it and then like do nothing, or we could make a Surge, Zealous Belting, and a Hammer. I think that's a better play. I think we want to make sure that we're just keeping a little bit of tempo here, and then we'll Arsenal the pummel and set it up for next turn. Is there a definitely better deck out of Jarl Victor in today's CC? Wait, are you saying like is there a better hero to play than Jarl or Victor? I mean, you like what's the best hero right now? Like probably just like Florian, right? Or Gravy Bones, I guess. I do agree, Kit. Nobody expects the pummel on the Zealous Belting. I agree with that. Much like the Spanish Inquisition. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. All right, now we're cooking with cheese. Get it rolling, big dog. Get it rolling, big dog. Take aim seems really good. Out of the two? Oh, which is better out of the two, Electrum's asking. Ooh, that's an interesting question. Like, ugh. I mean, I'm about to just block 12, right? Like, we're about to just give it all up here to block 12. Feels bad, but I think it's, like, fine to protect our stuff here. I think it's fine to protect our hand here. Target opponent. Yep, so we end up winning that. Golden Sun beats that, which is insane. Insane. Okay, so this is going to cost... So the Vigor token is basically just an extra surge. There's no way for us to play this and pummel it, right? Because if we play this, we have one floating, and then we have to pitch this regardless. So if we're going to play the pummel and the choke slam, we have to, like, we might as well just go ahead and make another surge. The other option is to throw Golden Sun, but I think that the choke slam is more relevant, right? I feel like Victor has more ways to deal with Gravy. I mean, Frozen to Death. Well, I mean, I guess like it's not like Frozen to Death's really not that great against them. I'm willing to just let this be their turn. Like if this is how they want to block, I'm willing to just let this happen. Save the pummel for another turn. I think this is fine with me. Zealous Belting. So it's Surge, Zealous Belting into the Golden Sun here. Again, we're not hitting any disruption, but this is just a very solid hand. We were able to take tempo, and now we're in the driver's seat. Syndra's conversion rate has not been very good lately, which is kind of depressing because I really like Syndra, and I would like to be playing Syndra. I do think, for what it's worth, that if you're going to play Syndra moving forward, you need to be on the red line version. I think the red line version of the deck is just so much more consistent. Hey, what's up, Nathaniel? 116 what? Are you talking about there was 116 Syndras at US Nationals? Is that what you mean, brother? I mean, there was only 8 Syndras that made day 2 at Nationals, so like there was 116. I'm wearing my hat pretty high. Have I seen the Pummel Syndra deck? I have not. Yeah, man, I really think that Acilio has a place at the top of the metagame. Like, I mean, I might just be on like Serious Cope. I don't know. Like, maybe I'm on Serious Cope. I really don't know. But I think he's got a place. So we're gonna take 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're gonna make a surge and pummel the crush of the week here. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, the viewer count's really good. Like, we're like, guys, views are crazy tonight. We've been sitting in like the 120s, 130s between Twitch and YouTube for the last like, I don't know, like 40 minutes. So I really appreciate y'all coming by and hanging out. All the support means a lot, guys. It really does. I really appreciate y'all being happy to chill, playing the old horse this evening. God, the horse is so much fun. I love playing Victor, bro. Once Azalea goes, Acilio will be great. I think Syndra and Jarl can be rough. He's good into Earth at least. So, yo, did viewer count just hit 149? Am I crazy? It's 130 people watching on YouTube, and there's 15 people watching on Twitch. The highest viewer count I've ever had recorded on the side of the screen was 147. So we just broke viewer count at the highest I've ever had, with 149. So thank you guys for that. That really means a lot. I really appreciate that, guys. There's been a lot of subs. There's been a lot of follows. Like, there's been a lot of much love for y'all tonight. Much love. I really appreciate it, guys. It means a lot. Yeah, the horse is a horse. Exactly. No, we're not going to pay 2. Uh-oh. This looks like a hand that wins the game. Hey, Daniel. We have Tunic in the deck. We're just playing Tech Plating in this matchup specifically. They got a King Kraken Harpoon. Is this a non-attack action? No, right? So we get this, discard this, and then just take some damage. Deserve for your entertainment and good content. Thank you, Silly. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. 10 overpower seems fine. I mean, I don't think they can take this since it's a gym. It's worth finding out right now to me. Ugh, fine. No! Sag. Big Sag. It's been a long time since someone said my name in English. Nostalgia feelings? Yo, did I say your name wrong? Or is it just the fact that, like, I speak English? Hey, what's up, Sean? I appreciate that, man. That means a lot, buddy. Thank you. Oh, Riches is so crazy good in this deck. Like, we're about to replace this gold and draw 2 cards and then end the game on the spot. Like, I'm tempted to play this, but I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong to play this. So I think what we're supposed to do is make one of these. And then throw this. Getting rid of this. And this is 10 overpower. We don't have to risk that the 9's not good enough if we throw the 1 from Arsenal. I can't imagine there's a situation. Oh. Yo. There's no shot they're all 2 blocks, bro. There's no way Josh is all 2 blocks. When should we have pitched the gym? Oh, they were all 2 blocks. Wow, what a break for us. Man, it's crazy. If we'd attacked with this, like, we would have not won the game right there. Not saying we would have lost the game, but, like, we wouldn't have won the game right there, which is relevant. So, Cusco, what's up, dude? But people are... Oh, yeah, dude, Kavoth, like, Riches is ridiculously expensive. I don't know when you're saying we should have pitched the Riches. We pitched the Riches to the gold, so I'm not sure what you mean there. If I hadn't opened Riches, I probably would be way less inclined to play Victor at the current moment. All right, I just saw it. 134 and 16. We officially cracked 115 viewers for the first time ever. So, guys, thank you all very much for that. It's a very overwhelming feeling to, like, I don't know, like that's a lot of people who want to hang out and play cards. So, I mean, I really appreciate that. That means a lot, guys. Thank you. All right, so we played Marlin. We got to go second. Was able to get tempo early and keep pressure up. Pummel looked good. Riches closed it out. I think saying that Riches of Triple Donnie closed the game out is a pretty accurate statement, considering that, like, we were able to use it to, like, draw into what we needed to end the game right there. Oh, dude, Nate, let's play one. Hang on, sorry. Yeah, let's play one, man. You playing Florian, Nate? I'm definitely down. Let me make a private lobby and I'll send you a game. Let me send you the link on Discord. Give me un momento, brother. Let's see. Scrubs. There it is. I shot you the link whenever you're ready, man. I shot you the link whenever you are ready. Because I could definitely use a Florian game. if that's what you're playing. Glad I sold my Riches even though I could play it in Gravy. I mean, dude, it's ridiculous how much it is. I Have a Fitty is $550. I think I paid $175 for my I Have a Fitty a long time ago. What else do you need to play Victor? Pockets, bro, you're killing me. I mean, you need a lot of stuff to play Victor. It's actually kind of crazy. All right, let's take a look at Florian to see what we're playing here. So against Florian, it says we're playing Titan's Fist, which I kind of agree with. We are on Null Rune Boots, and then we're going to play Zealous Belting for some pressure. We're not on the Weakest Link. We are on E-Strike. We're not on Crush the Weak. We're on Chokeslam, and we're on Batter to a Pulp. It's possible that Crush the Weak might just be better here, because this gives us the ability to, like, try and turn off, like, some of the 0 for 3s with Go Again. Like, if they're on, like, the Swarming Gloomvel and Rune Rager Swarm, gives us some different options. But I'm willing to try this to see how it feels. We're playing against Florian, and we are going second. Yeah, so for anybody who does not know, there are 3 decks at the top of my radar right now for what I'm testing for Singapore. I am playing Acilio, Cinder, and Victor are my 3 top decks right now. Please, LSS, make a cold foil Riches. Yeah, the prices of cases are actually insane. It's actually insane how expensive this game is right now. Nate ran 66 cards into me. Interesting. Wonder why. We're going to keep the gold main estate and try to get some real value going here. Half tempted to sell my Gravy deck. It's max built. Oh, dude. I mean, honestly, it's probably just financially worth it. It's probably just financially worth it, dude. So we're going to play this to get a lot of value. And then it's going to be Zealous Belting for 5 into Hammer and Arsenal the Golden Sun. Feels like a pretty good play. And we can try to get some, like, real strong set of the Golden Sun next turn. That's right, Top It. Tell them. Get Mistveil out of here. Still on the look for a decently priced sealed case. I mean, I'm hoping they go down after Nat's season, right? Like, I don't know. I guess it just depends on, like, how many people are trying to get their hands on, like, paper drafts going into Singapore. That's something I need to talk to my locals about. I would really like to get some more, like, paper drafts in. I might see about finding another case and then trying to have, like, a draft day at my house or something. Really like to know why Riches didn't get a cold foil version. You would think that, like, thematically, Riches would have a cold foil version because it's called Riches of Tropildani. Like, you would, like, it feels very thematic that we would have something like that, so I'm a little surprised myself. Well, this is a hand if I've ever seen one. We're gonna go like this. Yeah, this is how we want to do it. We win with a Spinal Crush, and then we win the tokens here as well. Okay. So we have a couple of options here. We can throw the Golden Sun for 14 overpower, having no cards in hand. We can throw the Command and Conquer, IPing ourselves, leaving the Batter to a Pulp in our hand. Now, this is for 10, so it's pretty good value here, right? I actually think this is fine. Does this have a value on it? Damn, this does have a value. We can't Batter to a Pulp this. If that's the case, maybe we're supposed to be on Crush the Week here. Ooh, Cold Foil Riches as a, like, thing for, like, winning an event or top 8ing an event's a cool idea, Jay. Mistveil will live on in my Shadow Realm horrors. I think LSS said something about doing something special with the Cold Foil Riches. That would be nice. And yeah, I guess we did get that was Levia's expansion slot card, was the Shadow Realm horrors that set. The fact that Nathaniel's hand only blocks 9 is, like, memeingly hilarious. Now, to be fair, he does get to make a Might and then throw this at me for free because of Tunic. I mean, still, like, a Gold Foil Riches would be insane. If they do a Gold Foil Riches, please, God, let me do well at that tournament. Please. Gonna get me with the Face Purgatory here? I mean, I'm pretty happy to get this out of the way now. Plus, like, discarding this is fine. It's not the end of the world. Like, I'm okay with discarding Batter to a Pulp. I'd rather hang on to it, but, you know, beggars and choosers and all that. You guys know my signature catchphrase. Oh, they would like to undo. I mean, if Nate wants to go back to the beginning of the turn, that's fine with me. This for 7 is actually kind of obnoxious. Block Command and Conquer Spinal in here, and then we're just going to throw Chokeslam for 8. And then just pass. Just getting value out of our cards here. Is there a reprint coming? Could be. Monkey's paw curls a finger. I mean, yeah. Like, doing well at what cost, right? High Seas Wave 2. I mean, if it means getting more product in people's hands, I'm all about them, like, reprinting stuff. Personally, you guys know I have a pretty, like, fast stance on that. Like, I'm pretty, like, I would much rather people have cards than not have cards. I mean, I think we're just going to go 5 go again into 7. We could go 5 go again into 10, but I think just going 5 go again into 7 is fine. I mean, I don't know. 14's pretty, like, a 15-point turn here feels pretty good, right? We're kind of taking some of their blocking agency off the board here, which is pretty good. Like, not letting Nathaniel have this decision feels pretty solid, I think. How did you get so good with so many heroes? I'm struggling to get a win at my locals. Cygnus, first off, I really appreciate that, man. Like, honestly, like, compliments like that really mean a lot. I do really appreciate that. Second off, like, I feel like I still make a lot of mistakes with a lot of the heroes I play. I feel like I have a long way to go. But one thing that I will tell you is that if you feel like you're struggling to get win at locals, like the grind is where it's all at. When I started playing this game, and you can actually, the guy I'm playing against right now, Nathaniel, will tell you this. I was getting it pushed in a lot when I started playing. I mean, I was losing a lot when I first started playing. I think we're gonna take both the rune chants here, and then I think we're gonna bottom the golden sun. Actually, we're gonna bottom. What did we draw? What did we get punished for drawing? Batter to a pulp? No, batter to a pulp wouldn't matter. Spinal Crush? We get punished for drawing Spinal Crush, which I know there's 2 of left because I pitched one. Or no, I blocked with it, so it's over there because I threw the Choke Slam that turn. So there's 2 left. So I think we're better off to put this on the bottom and then just go to 34 and play out our Gold Mana State here. I have played a lot of Guardian. I played a lot of Oldhim. I played a lot of Bravo. Like now I play a lot of Victor. There's definitely a big comfort level for me with playing decks like this. I think we're supposed to draw a card. We hit a red, we throw it. We hit a blue, we throw the Cranial Crush. Like, I think this is fine. Like, getting rid of 1 gold seems okay here. We have 6 mites in play. Before or after an armory? I really like Martin's advice right there is great advice. Pick up games before or after the armory is great. That is phenomenal advice. Because that's like, I feel like the thing that like people won't tell you. And Martin's right. Martin's 100% correct. Playing games before and after is like a great way to get better at the game. Actually, are we supposed to just like take the rune chant here? We are. We're just supposed to take the rune chant and block with the trounce. I think. We might be giving up some value by not blocking with the thunk here. It all just depends on like if we win this, and if so, what do we win with? So we hit batter to a pulp and then draw into Clash of Might. I mean, I guess if nothing else, we're throwing disable for 14. It's not bad, right? Not bad. Also, find a matchup you struggle and play the matchup 3 times and discuss between with a friend. Yeah, Dave's advice is really good as well. Like, what I've learned is that most of the time, if you're looking to grow as a player, the community will help you in any way that they can. Like, the community is all about being there and helping each other. Man, I really don't want to Arsenal one of these blues. I mean, are we supposed to throw this? I mean, I think disable for 14 is pretty good. We throw disable for 14 and Arsenal Spinal Crush. We are rolling hot right now, boys. Yeah, Electrum said bonk. And let me tell you, that's fitting right now. Like, we are definitely bonking them right now. The funny part is, like, we're having such a good draw early, and, like, we're not even really, like, super winning the game. Like, this is still a very close game, and Nathaniel's not seen a lot of his power turns yet. So, like, we really need to try and, like, stay focused and stay online here with what we're going for. Hopefully this trounce wins. So we hit another Terra Sunder. That's unfortunate. Hitting another Terra Sunder feels bad, but I think we're in an okay spot because we're just going to be able to... Have I played all 3 of the Visit Gold Mana States? I have. Jesus, that's insane. Yo, dude, we be playing the horse, Josh. Listen, news gone now. We be playing the horse. We be playing the horse. News gone. How about Spinal Crush for 15? We really need to make these turns count because we're getting a lot of value out of them. We really need to make these turns count. I don't want to play the pummel here. I don't want to play the pummel here. Like, Unless Nathaniel like blocks with like one card, then we'll play the pummel. But other than that, I'm just gonna arsenal it and try to set up for a better turn with it. Yeah, my clash luck is not the best. You have a remembrance for your houses in the late game? Wait, what? Do I have like? Are you asking if I have Remembrance in the deck, Kit? I'm confused. I do not play Remembrance, although like we could play it as like a one of. You could talk me into that. Warrior doesn't have good cards. Josh Lau made a video on how to fix the Warrior class. Did he really? I feel like playing Guardian a lot did teach me a lot of discipline here. Like I feel like I learned a lot of a lot of discipline from playing Victor and like Oldham. There's also a world where like we get punished for arsenaling this if they have a oh yeah, this hand's gas. This hand's gas. Nathaniel decided he'd rather play this one out differently. Oh, gotcha. I mean, we're gonna get to draw 2 cards, so we can just block with 1, right? We get punished if we draw double reds here. We have seen a lot of blues to this point, but I think we're like, even if we draw double reds, we're still in an okay spot to be able to just throw this. Yo, let's go. Michael? Michelle, did I see that right? Thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. My headset went to sleep, so I did not see it when I was paying attention. I do apologize, but thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Guys, if you're here for the first time, you're new to the channel, we got 3 questions we ask everybody when they're new, and they are, what's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourself. I would love to get to know you guys. The blackjack tables? Ooh, I don't play blackjack. I like historically do not play blackjack anymore. My wife and I played a lot of blackjack for a long time, and we just lost money every time we played. So we stopped playing blackjack, and Carly and I now play this game called Pai Gal. It's called Face Up Pai Gal. And we had a pretty good weekend. Carly won a really big side bet on Sunday night before we left to win quite a bit of money. So like we had a pretty good weekend, honestly, gambling. Finishing 96th at Nationals felt a little bad. It's a little poetic with, you know, my name and everything, but I was a little disappointed with my play on day 2. I feel like I just kind of played badly on day 2 of Nationals, but it was a good weekend. I had a lot of fun and got to meet a lot of cool people. 3 Remembrance for maximum visit stonks. I mean, that could be a real play. Like, there could be a world where, like, we play some number of Remembrance. I feel like playing 3 is, like, crazy, though. Like, come on, dude. I feel like that's crazy. I mean, maybe. Nah. No. Come on. 3 Remembrance? That's wild. 3 Remembrance is actually crazy. What have you been following for, like, 6 weeks, Josh? You want to ask Carly any gambling-related questions? She's rolling in dough whenever she goes in the casino. Dude, I'm telling you, Carly is the breadwinner of the family. I've never ran from it once. So this is X amount of arcane damage. We're gonna take the arcane damage. We're gonna put the E-Strike on the bottom. And then we're going to block, choke, slam, and test of strength. We hit a blue, we throw batter to a pulp. We hit a red, we overpitch. That's not exactly an ideal card to hit. Like, I did say if we hit a red, we'll overpitch for the hammer, but I was hoping, like, I don't know. There were multiple reds we could have just played there. But since we have a good card in our arsenal, we'll just go ahead and pitch this and set it up. More than likely, we're coming back around the second cycle, so. My store had some really cool looking posters, Mayo on the bun and spicy mustard and sauerkraut on top. Yo, let's dude. Well, Turtle, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to Flesh and Blood. We're happy to have you, and we're glad you're hanging out with us. Maybe 6 weeks. Let's see if I remember the command. Yo, 160 viewers. I know that this is the third time I've said this, but this is also the third time this stream that we've broke record viewers. 160 viewers at any one given time is like definitely peak. It's definitely peak during the stream. So like, thanks guys. Like I don't really know what else to say other than thank you. Like I really appreciate y'all chilling. Means a lot. Oh, I think it's followage, but I don't even know if I have that command turned on, Josh. I don't even think I have it turned on, but it's followage, I think is what most people use. I mean, it said rip, I don't remember. I was like, Nate, you're about to get asked if you're there. Lol. We're going to go blue, then Zealous Belting, because we just put our E-Strike on the bottom. We want a blue in the middle. We'll see what Nathaniel hits us with here. Okay, so this is going to be... Hang on, we're just going to throw the hammer this turn, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think we're just going to throw the hammer this turn. It's going to be 9 physical, I'm pretty sure. I hate to give up the pummel here, but I think it's worth it just to play the little value game back and forth in. There will be a 0 on the right side of that number before you know it, brother. Martin, one, I really appreciate that confidence, man, but I don't know. It's hard for it. So I guess in my defense, like it was hard for me to fathom like 50 people watching me 2 years ago. And now like it's crazy to think that there's 160 people hanging out. And guys, please don't take that the wrong way. Like I really appreciate it. It means a ton that you guys are willing to come by and hang out. I'm just always taken back a little bit. Like the amount of like viewers that I get, it just, I don't know. I'm always like a little surprised and taken back. So we're going to block that. We're going to block here, take 1 to 23. We're going to take the Reaping Blade to 20, and then we're going to throw Chokeslam. I think is going to be the play. I got you side by side with the NBA Finals. Oh, yo, let's go. The finals are on tonight. I did not place a parlay tonight. I forgot that what, game 4? I think it's it's 2-1 Oklahoma City, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Number go up. I appreciate that. I was sabotaged by the streamer by not even having the command working. Oh, Josh, you're fine, dude. I play a lot of LL, mostly Icelander, and I do well with the deck and paper, but on Talishar, I have a hard time visualizing my pitch stack and cycles. So the way I like to think about it, Dylan, and this is like, I like to let Talishar do the work for me when I'm trying to pitch stack on Talishar. So like it tells me how many cards I have over here on the right-hand side, and I like to let Talishar do that work for me. So I say, hey, I've pitched 17 cards and I have 29 cards, which means I have 12 cards coming up out of my deck that I don't know about. And so like that's one of the ways I like to do it. It's game 5. Oh man, I must have missed a game when we were in Vegas. I thought I called it all, but I know that the NHL, I know that the hockey finals are like on-ish sometime soon as well. So I think Florida's up 3-2 right now. It's kind of funny, like, Martin, to your point there, because, like, I kind of thought, I don't know, I always felt like me being, like, as goofy as I am sometimes, like, when I'm streaming, like, would honestly be my downfall. I kind of always thought it would be my downfall a little bit. Ugh, man. I mean, I think we're about to take 6 Rune Chants, block with the Spinal Crush, and then throw Batter to a Pulp. Like, we're now at that part of the game where, like, Nathaniel's deck is doing more than mine, and so we have to be careful about how we play the rest of this game. It's also been kind of weird because, like, we've had Batter to a Pulp, like, just kind of stranded for a few turns. We have been pitch stacking and, like, setting up quite a bit, so we just kind of have to, like, take the life advantage that we've gotten so far. I don't think we've pitched any clashes, right? We've seen all 3 trounces to this point. How many Test of Strengths are over here? 1, 2. There's 1 more Test of Strength left. Did we pitch one early, or was that last game? I can't remember. Last Friday? I mean, dude, letting Talishar do the work for me, dude, like, makes the most sense, right? How many people watching before the nerves start getting to you? Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, like, it doesn't really make me nervous when people are watching. Like, that game when I was, like, so my winning in on camera at PT London that I lost, I didn't really feel nervous being on camera. I felt nervous because it was my first potential, like Pro Tour top 8, and I was really nervous that I was gonna, like, do something, like, bad or, like, play poorly. So that, like, scared me more than anything, to be honest. This is Felling number 3. Okay. How many Plow Unders have we seen gone so far? At least 2. So there's 1 Plow Under left in the deck. We put Go Again on the bottom of the deck. Actually, what if we put Golden Sun on the bottom? Block 3, 5. We can block with equipment. We put this on the bottom. Take 3 and come in for 7. Feels like a perfectly fine play to me. And then next turn, we'll plan on throwing the Golden Sun here. Yeah, Felling is a very good, a very, very good play this turn cycle. Really gets Nathaniel a lot of value. Like, really, that's what we're trying to beat. We're not really trying to beat Florian. We're trying to beat, Arcane Seeds in life, and we're trying to beat Felling of the Crown. I think Jarl is in the best spot out of all the Guardians. I don't completely disagree with you, Josh, but why do you think so? Like, actually, I'm curious to know why you think so. The fact that you can sort graveyards now, like this button to sort in the top right, is actually really cool. I completely agree with that, kid. I think that's really cool. Well, that's scary. Does set us up with a world to try and get like a Golden Sun win, though. We need a win here. We need a win here big. I was like, Nathaniel has a lot of misses in his deck, so we're going to hope that he has a miss on top. And he does have a Channel Mount Heroic. Cadaverous killing for 8's pretty solid. We are just going to block with everything, though. We're going to keep the Cranial Crush in our hand. We know that Nathaniel has a whiff on top of his deck, so we just have to have an attack on top of ours. We have a Chokeslam. Nice, you love to see it. So we get to cover this up. I mean, Nathaniel did, like, take some damage to throw 13 at us, which is not bad. Now we're going to get to go 11 overpower. If Nathaniel has a 3 block in his hand, which is, like, very possible. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's take exactly 4. If Nathaniel doesn't have a D-React here, which he probably does, right? Everyone has a piece of armor that they rely on. Florian has gloves, Gravy has compass, Verdance is headpiece or striders. So you think that because of that, we're able to use like Jarl's like toolkit hero ability to like try and like get some equipment early and like let that win us the game? It's very possible that that's the case, Josh. It very well could be just the play. I don't hate that line of thinking. Like, I know you trolled me a lot, but I don't hate that line of thinking. It's crazy how good the clashes were this game. It's crazy how good the clashes were this game. I think new gated a lot of new players, given that starting from the Guardian class teaches more fundamentals in a typical hyper aggro deck. I really like that assessment, Arxis. I think that's very, very accurate. I think that is extremely accurate, and it makes a lot of sense. Like starting with Guardian class, like starting with Guardian or Brute teaches you a lot of like very like fundamental flesh and blood things about the game, right? Like when to block, when to attack, how much you should block with, and it also like when even Guardian on a certain level teaches you the fundamentals of pitch stacking on a level. Now, that's not for new players necessarily, but when you start to get better at the game, and like you really start to play more, you get into this space. Okay, well, you need a D-react here. Okay, so block 6, take 5, go to 1. Okay, so you don't need a D-react. But yeah, like you get into this place where like you're able to like like start like pitch stacking the Guardian deck because you're like, oh, I just pitched 2 blues. Let's go red blue this time. And it teaches you that ability, that like really solid ability to just be able to like lean into that. I know that the arcane seeds in life is very good, but it's honestly like not that great here. Really, all this does is like stop us from trying to end the game. The only reason I didn't keep the Terrace Under to try to end the game there is I think we're better off to just kind of pitch and just swing the hammer. We're at that point in the game where like he has no more Felling of the Crowns left in his deck. There's 1 Plow Under. So if we're willing to play this value game as a Guardian, I think we're in an okay spot up 8 life at the end of the game. Ice plus armor hunting sounds fun. I agree. I completely agree. I'd say Vincent forces you to learn so many mechanics of the game, like layers, blocking, and value. So I completely agree, Cian. I just think you need to learn basics first, and then you need to get into like a hero like Vincent that teaches you the complexity and the layers of Flesh and Blood. But I completely agree with you. Do we just pitch Riches of Tropaldani here? So if we pitch Riches of Tropaldani, we're going to draw an extra card. And then we have to try and decide, will this close the game out? 3 from hand, 4 from arsenal will not close the game out. If we hit this and it's a blue on top, it is not a blue on top. Pitch a blue to draw this. We get to take Reaping Blade here. So I think we can take this down to 7, right? We take this to 7. We crack a gold to draw a card. It's E-Strike Go again for 6 into Hammer. This forces 2 cards. Hammer forces a card. And now we're in the spot where we win the game, I think. Vincent is extremely unfriendly to new players. I completely agree with that, Jay. I think that Vincent is like one of those heroes that's too complex for a new player. Like they need to learn something like, I know you just said Warrior was a very good starting class. Warrior is a great starting class. They need to learn something like Warrior. They need to learn something like Guardian. I agree that like those are very good places. This has been my Fab Hero pipeline. Levia into Vincent and then Prism. I mean, I think starting with Levia is even tough, right? Like starting with Levia is even tough in my opinion. So there's one more Golden Sun coming up in our deck. I think it's 2 hands from now. I haven't been counting stack. Like, I've just been chatting with you guys more than anything, if I'm being honest. Take 3 down to 4, and then try to go 6 into Hammer. We could use Tunic to draw a card and then Arsenal the Terrace Under. How many D-reacts have we seen from them? from Nate here. I mean, I can't look over there. They don't end up over there. We've seen what? Not that many. Honestly, the Terra Thunder doesn't seem that promising because we're required to keep 3 cards, which is a little awkward. I see a lot of people recommend people from MTG ally decks, and I strongly disagree with that. Yeah. So like when people say that, like from a Magic perspective, they're thinking, oh, like I'm gonna use this to be like, oh, like here's a board state hero. Here is how you represent a board state, and I just don't think that's good. Like I don't like that. Like they're thinking about it from an MTG perspective instead of like you need to learn the basics of Flesh and Blood first, in my opinion. We're gonna take 2 down to 2, and then we're gonna use Tunic to come in with Debilitate here. Debilitate and Hammer are kind of the same thing here, except for the fact that, like, I know Nathaniel has multiple 2 blocks in his deck, so it really just depends on what he has left. If I had really been paying attention, I would have a gist of what Nathaniel's stack was at this point. If I'm going to play Victor for Singapore, I need to get back into the mental habit of stacking my deck and keeping up with my opponents. Vincent is unfriendly. That's all that really needs to be unsaid. I mean, that's fair. Levi is rough. Even the head judge who taught me where to start told me not to go Leviah. I mean, yeah, I think starting with Leviah is not a good decision because you're not only fighting other people, you're fighting your hero as well. And I think that's a negative experience. Yeah, we're at 171 viewers right now, dude. Like between Twitch and YouTube, and like I'm on cloud 9 over here. We're just big chilling playing Victor. It was in this hand. Ugh.
Let's freaking go.
Yo, let's go, dude. Rob Paulson, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you being here and hanging out. Guys, if you're here for the first time, you're new to the channel, whatever your story is, we got 3 questions we ask everybody when they're new, and they are, what's your name, what got you into Flesh and Blood, and what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourself in chat. I would love to get to know you guys. KO is a really good place to start as well. By the way, at this point, I knew that my stack was like basically all blues, so I was able to like close the game out with the Golden Sun here, which I pretty much thought was going to be the case here. Just like being able to close it out this late, like I was like, we had the riches, but I didn't think it was coming up yet. And honestly, even if we did draw the riches right there, I was going to pitch the riches to like generate a new gold. Or no, I guess I couldn't have. Maybe we would have just swung the hammer for 4, which would have been pretty bad. So I was pretty confident the riches wasn't there. I think I was pretty sure I was all blue in riches, and I knew we had Golden Sun coming up before the riches, which is pretty solid. Also, we had a really hot start to that game. Hot start with winning clashes and all gold main estates early to take massive tempo. Close game late where Golden Sun won the game. All right. So we started off with a loss on the night, but we've been able to rally back here a little bit, starting to look a little bit better. I've been pretty surprised at how little we've been punished for greeting playing the Terra Sunder in our deck tonight. I was kind of expecting that to go worse for me tonight, if I'm being honest. I don't win clashes that often, so this is our second Jarl matchup tonight. Last time we played Jarl, we brought in Zealous Belting, Choke Slams, E-Strikes, and Batter to a Pulp. I think we're just going to run it back like this again. Seems like a pretty good choice. I do think Sledge is better here. I know why they picked to go first, but I would have picked to go second, personally. Like if being Victor, I want to go second for tempo, but if I am playing Jarl, I want to go first to try and get rid of some equipment, or like try and put counters on it with like, or put a channel into play. I don't know. There's a lot of things that you could do there. This is not the best hand in the world. Would like to be able to keep the Zealous Belting here. Thoughts on the next set being Dwarf theme? That could be kind of cool. I'm here for that. KO is my life. Won my first armory in years last week. Yo, Skates, let's go, dude. That's awesome. I mean, I hate to block with these two cards, but I think this is just the game plan here. I don't know if the loss of gold is going to make enough difference. I am curious, Electrum, to see how this plays out. Obviously, my opponent, I came prepared for the long game here. This is ridiculous. We're going to go Zealous into Sledge here, and then we're going to Arsenal the E-Strike. What are they on? 67. They're on 69 cards against us, so we're not going to be able to win the fatigue game. We're going to have to try and run them over. We've seen the gym pack design, which doesn't fit any of the common suggestions. Dwarves, Savage Lands. Okay. Magic Academy could be cool. That could be cool as well. A brat, mustard, relish, and kraut. All right, Rob, I'm here for it, dude. I'm here for it, Rob. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you chilling with us tonight. All right, so they're just blocking for value, and then we're going to swing the Sledge for 6 here. It's also worth noting that like we have less equipment because of the Crown of Dominion. We have less equipment block, but I think that we get more value out of having the gold in play. I think I was supposed to cut trounces and I didn't. Uh-oh. I was definitely supposed to cut trounces and put Crush the Weeks in, but we're going to try it like this and see how it feels. And I'm open to this like theory crafting session right now because somebody told me last game that we should play trounces into Jarl, and I have not really given that any serious consideration. We're just going to use Riches to crack our gold here and draw a card. Ripping into 2 blues is very, very good. This is just going to be another Zealous into Hammer turn. And we're going to do it this way because Visit Goldmane Estate's going to get a lot of value second cycle. Oh, dude. Was absolutely insane draws there, Electrum. I hope Jarl wins just to prove my point. So, Josh, I think your point could still be true even if Jarl loses this game, right? Like, if Jarl probably has a worse Guardian matchup unless you come teched for it. I think Victor has a higher upside in the Guardian matchup, but it's really about who's teched for it more, in my opinion, is kind of how I see it. So I think that's something to consider, but they said they're thinking. Tell them no problem. Let them think away. So I don't know. Like, your point could still be true, but I do think Victor has a higher upside in the Guardian matchup. If neither player is teched for the Guardian mirror, I think Victor has a natural favor. Who would have ever thought we'd be playing Crush the Week and Guardian matchups? Yo, somebody roll this back to 2021 and try to have this conversation with Alexander, dude. Johnson the Earl seems fine. He plays a non-attack action cards. I agree, but I'm also skeptical because he plays a lot of attack action cards, and we could just get got, right? Because we're also on a high number of non-attack action cards. Not as high as Jarl, but we are on a decent number because we're playing Riches, Goldmane Estate. I'm on Terra Sunder, so like we're full greeting it up tonight. By the way, Terra Sunder has been fine. It would have just been fine as Wallop tonight, so I wonder if there's a world where we go back to playing Buckling Blow over Wallop. Or maybe we go back to playing Boulder Drop now that New's gone. Dude, listen. I like Boulder Drop a lot. I would love to play Victor that plays both blue and yellow Boulder Drop, because that is just hot. Yellow Boulder Drop is the sauce. The sauce. Uh-oh. You about to juice me with gauntlets over here? I don't know how, but I don't know what's happening here. They want to enable the chat? I'm praying there's no red Boulder Drop. Yo, red Boulder Drop and Guardian Pack Mastery? Oh, okay. So they said they just said I totally bumbled that. I asked them if they wanted to undo back to my turn because I'm not sure how far they meant. My opponent said just my turn. I'll eat my vegetables. You know what? I mean, that's a pretty valid response. Okay, gotcha. So I see what they wanted to do here. I think we're pretty willing to play another go again hand, right? Because we're able to block Clash of Might. Hopefully we win. E-Strike bottom the disable into use Tunic and Thunk for Sledge. And we do win, barely. Jesus. Jesus! We had to earn that one, didn't we, boys? My God. My God. Still a pretty good hand, though. We get to Arsenal to CNC. So I love that we have two different answers here. Jay said, I'm praying there's no red Boulder Drop in Guardian Pack Mastery. And Turtle said, there better be red Boulder Drop in Guardian Mastery. I love it, guys. Jarl's probably manageable to Clash if they still keep more ice cards. Might be a different case now that News LL'd. Yeah, I agree, Arxis. It's just like, what kind of line are Jarls walking, right? But Love Island is on, and my wife tricked me into getting totally invested into the show. Brother, Scrambles, you need to explain nothing to me. I love watching, like, trash TV with my wife, dude. I get it. I completely get it. Go enjoy your show, man. Thanks for hanging out, brother. My wife tricked me into falling in love with the show. Dude, y'all crack me up. All right, so we get to come in for 6 here with the Sledge. We are applying way more pressure than them to this point. We did give them a little bit of a life lead by only blocking with the Clash of Might last turn, but we are definitely applying more pressure than them on a turn-by-turn basis right now. I played Trounce in the Yara without real issues. I mean, like, I'm not saying it's going to cause these massive issues, but I think it could, right? Like, I think it could hurt us in some capacity. My opponent just said block 2. What am I? I don't understand what they're saying. I don't really know what they're going for. Oh, Sag. Plow Under's pretty good here. So Plow Under only comes in for 2. Do we want to trade a card for this? Like, my Command and Conquer goes to the bottom, which is fine. We're going to block with Spinal Crush, and then we're going to pitch both of the Golden Suns to throw Sledge. That's right, block 2, spit on that thing. God. The internet is unmatched, bro. The internet is unmatched. Unmatched. I do have pretty bad Clash luck, which is funny because as much as I love playing Victor, I do have some pretty bad Clash luck. Me and Victor are going to work all that out before Singapore. Don't worry, though, guys. Don't worry. Our opponent having a little bit of a think here about how they want to play this. Blocking 5, okay. And then we're going to Arsenal the Spinal Crush here. Back-to-back Golden Suns in the pitch stack's not exactly where we want to be. It is a little awkward, but I think it could be okay for us. Yeah, I think we're gonna target ourselves to try and win this one, because if we hit, it's really good. Do we just want to like arsenal the Cranial Crush here? Throw this for 10, and then we can just plan on setting up the Cranial Crush. We could have also have just thrown the Cranial Crush for 9, but I think we might be better off to just get value out of the Spinal Crush here. Gotta go appreciate the stream. Have to go complain to LSS on Warrior cards. Oh, that was a year ago? Was that really a year ago, Electrum? That's crazy. I've lost multiple trounces, like literally not tied, lost multiple trounces to ninjas before. I've never lost to a warrior. I've tied with warrior before on like their random one-ups, but like I've never lost to a warrior, thank God. I don't think I've ever lost a clash to a Bolton either. Maybe I have and I just don't remember it though. Maybe I'm like blanking that from my memory. Has it really been a year since the Hawk Tua thing? That's wild. That's actually wild. Hey Joe, what's up, dude? We are clashing it up in the Guardian Mirror. This is actually our second Guardian Mirror tonight. Actually, our second Guardian Mirror tonight. We are running deep in the Guardian Mirror tonight. Okay. This is a really good hand to just be able to swing the Cranial Crush here. And then next turn, we'll probably look to try and get value out of the Tunic Sledge. Depending on what they throw at us this turn, we could. Nah. We're good. Oh, draw a card. Pausarino, big dog. Draw a card. Those nourishing values, right? I mean, every now and again, you get got. Like, Kasai runs nourishing every now and again. I know some lists do in Kasai. And I know that even like some like Dory players and stuff like that are on the one of whatever the heck it's called. 2 for 6. I can't remember what that card's called to save my life. The 2 for 6, it gains an intellect point. Oh, Nourishing Induce. We were just talking about it. Yeah, they're on like a one of. You gotta be really unlucky to lose to a Bolting Blade. Yeah, Thaz, I agree. Pretty sure it's impossible to lose to a Warrior in clashes with Bolton. I mean, I don't know about impossible. Listen, if there's anybody who could do it, it's me, right? If anybody can figure out how to lose to a Warrior class, it'd be me. Stop playing this class. Yo, dude, Sean is... Dude, Guardian's great, bro. I love this class. Mid-range FTW, son. Hey, Keshkar, what's up, dude? Sleep well, Sweet Princess New? Nah, there's no Sweet Princess. Get that bitch out of here. I hate New. So glad to see her gone. So glad to see her gone. There's only one other hero I want gone out of the metagame more, and that's freaking Kano. Who has Discord? I'm giving a free Dragonfly? Dude, I don't even know what that means, Aquas. What does that even mean? A free Dragonfly, bro, what? I think most people are happy that New's gone. I know some people like played her and are like, you know, kind of sad about it, but like, nah. Like, I'm telling you, it literally, to me, was like the, I can't remember what it's called. Like the Wizard of Oz, like, ding dong, the witch is dead, the wicked witch is dead. That's like what was playing in my head. That was what was playing in my head. I mean, this is fine, I guess. I don't know what's going on over here. Yo, BR Wrath, let's go, dude. 2 months of Prime support. Love your content, but I love New. She's the queen. Man, I'm sad today. Love you, though. Dude, Wrath, listen. As much as I hate New, I understand, like, you know, your hero being gone. Like, I completely get it. I completely get it. So, for what it's worth, I feel you. But I really do appreciate the 2 months of Prime support. It means a lot. Really appreciate that. I'm so ready for Kano to be gone. So ready for Kano to be gone. I'll be happy when both Kano and Azalea LL. Azalea's fine, in my opinion, I think. No, this is fine. I'm not willing to break this over a might token. Not willing to break this over a might token. Misfell was a mistake. Misfell was very powerful, but... Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that we were playing somebody from the stream. This is John. I did not realize this is John Louisa from the stream. So that's cool. We're just going to swing the hammer here for 6. Arsenal the pummel. We're using our life total advantage for us here, and we're just going to arsenal. A mistake? I do like that, Martin. That's a good joke, bro. I lost 3 illusionists to LL. I don't care about the people crying about her LLing. I mean, listen, man. It just sucks to lose your hero, right? Like, I was sad when Aurora left the metagame. I think Aurora leaving the metagame was ultimately a positive for CC as a whole, but I hate that she left, you know? I loved Aurora. I really enjoyed playing Aurora. Enigma was the Wicked Witch of the East and Nu was the Wicked Witch of the West. Dude. Yeah. Felt that, Turtle. Felt that, brother. Our opponent's getting a lot of value out of their block 4 cards. Yo, I think giving up 2 block 4 cards is wrong. I mean, I guess it's 2 cards to block damage, right? Like, I guess I'm thinking about it in, like, the sense of... I guess I'm thinking about it in, like, the overall just, like, value range, but I guess 2 cards to block 6 is 2 cards to block 6. Shoo! So if we don't block with Chokeslam, we're really just praying that we win the Trounce. Because if we win the Trounce into a blue, we can, like, Zealous Pummel into Chokeslam with Tunic, and it's insane. But I think we have a better, like... If I block with Chokeslam and we win with a blue, I can pummel the Zealous and throw the hammer, right? I'm miscounting by 1? No, I can do it all here. I think we're going to block like this. I am going to target myself. We hit a test of strength. That kind of sucks. So we just went Trounce and Test of Strength to the bottom. And we have a Command and Conquer on top of our deck. That does feel pretty bad. I won't lie. That does feel pretty bad. We're just going to swing the hammer here. Nu's life cycle, I think, was perfect for a hero. Don't get me wrong, happy she's gone, but I think the amount of time she was in CC was great. I do agree with that, Cole. Like, I think that her timeline was like, what? It was like we were a couple weeks short of a year, so it probably should have been a little bit longer. Like, I'm of the opinion that, like, heroes should be in the game for at least a year, because that's how long people get to, like, learn the hero, figure out where they want to be with a hero, and, like, learn a class, and, like, it doesn't feel as bad to buy cards, because you're like, oh, like, I'm going to get to keep these cards and play with this hero for at least a year. So I definitely agree with you on, like, timeline wise. I'm more glad she's gone just because I hated playing against her. Zen before the bans was faster? Probably. If they didn't ban something, Zen would have gone very fast. Aurora hit LL in like 6 months, I'm pretty sure. I think it was something like 6 months. So we're going to put the Chokeslam on the bottom. We're going to block here. I mean, that's unfortunate. That is just unfortunate. I don't think we can afford to pitch another red card. So I think we're just going to have to play the Command and Conquer. As bad as it feels, I just don't think we can afford to like pitch another red card. We've hit a really bad string of luck here. I just think Nu's hero text was poorly designed. Should have been reduced cost by 1 or something. I also don't disagree with that, Dave. I don't hate that at all. Oh, dude, we are definitely hitting the Aggro Blaze Clash special tonight. I can't win a Clash to save my life. I want 1+ Welcome to Wraith Heroes to LL. I don't hate that leash. I mean, leash. I hope I said that right. I think that those heroes LLing would be good for the game. Okay. We're gonna put the disable on the bottom. We're gonna block like this, and then we're just gonna throw the hammer. I think we're just playing this weird value game now. Like, we've kind of fallen behind. These back-to-back Felling of the Crowns have been very good for them. Not that, like, we're surprised by that. That's exactly what they're aiming to do in matchups like this. If they ever Arsenal a card, like, we could have went for the Command and Conquer Pummel turn there, which would have been fine. But they're intentionally not setting up an Arsenal, or my opponent's just not thinking about it. Either way, like... This is definitely my normal Clash luck for sure. I have very bad Clash luck when I play Victor. Like, I don't know what it is. My Clash luck is always very poor. That's also why I think you don't play Trounce into matchups unless it's just actually free. Where's the streamer luck? Bro, 0. When we're clashing, bro, that ain't a real thing, fam. Are you going to be at my local store for Fall Fest? Is Fall Fest in October, Paul? And Jackson? Is that the Fall Fest we're talking about? Is that the Fall Fest we're talking about? I want to make sure that I know what we're talking about before I say yes or no. If that's the one, yes. I have been working with Michelle, the one of the store owners, to get everything set up. And we're gonna get that put together. It looks like I am gonna be there. It's kind of interesting how, like, that whole weekend works out for me. We're actually in Charlotte that Friday night for a friend's birthday. So I am coming. I'm going to fly from Charlotte Friday night into Memphis and then be at the event on Saturday. I'm super pumped, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to come and hang out and get to meet everybody in the community over there. Okay. Are we supposed to just, like, go to 8 to, like, make the play here? So we get to play Terra Sunder, and then we get to, like, just throw the sledge. I'm debating if we're just supposed to take this here. I hate going to 8 and giving them a 13-point life lead, but 7 dominate is really solid. And if they don't have a D-react in hand, they block with 3, 4, 5, 6. They'd have to give me all of their equipment to stay away from it. Like, is that worth it? Or am I just supposed to, like, block 3, play Gold Main Estate, and then maybe try to find something we can pummel? Let's block with 1. I think the better play is just to block with 1. I mean, maybe we're so far behind on life total, we're just supposed to take a little bit of a risk here. We have equipment. Like, I think we're fine because of the fact that we have flexors and we have Iron Will available to us. Not being able to throw that is very unfortunate. Is there ever a world we crack a gold here to hit a blue and try to throw batter to a pulp? I know it's like our only gold. It feels like the answer is no, but man, I think we need something better than hammer here, right? This is the downfall of not playing defense reactions. Is that you don't really have like those 1-card turns where you're just able to shut the door on what they're doing and try to crawl back into the game. Just lost a game in a learning experience. Turns out in this game, you have to deal all the damage on the ally in a turn to kill it. Yeah, Rex, you have to deal all the damage to an ally in 1 turn. It's not over the course of the game. So, like, if you want to kill a Whale or Humperdinck, you have to hit it for 6 in 1 turn. Or 7, or whatever it is. I know you've been asking, is it Betsy time? Well, after a day of brewing, I can confirm that it is not Betsy time. More the way you started that message, bro, that's not how I thought that was gonna go. That is hilarious. My man said, I can confirm that it is not Betsy time. Oh, dude, that's hilarious. We have brought the decks a little closer here. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm waiting to ask my opponent here to like confirm with them that like they understand that Terra Sunder does not work on this. Because I mean, dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine how broken that would be? I'm going to let them undo here. I have no interest in just like holding my opponent to this play. Like, that just feels like cruel and unusual. They're better off like playing that into Sledge. Which, I mean, to be fair, like would force stuff out of my hand here. I like Betsy. I just wish she was better. Hopefully we can jam some games during the Fall Fest. Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome, man. I'd love that. I'm definitely bringing some decks with me. It'd be a good time, man, to hang out and play some games. Much as I love Olympia, after LSS admitted they were mistakes, I am okay if they just sunset them and try again at a future date. I mean, maybe, hopefully they just make them better. Like, hopefully we can just get enough specs that they're okay. Hopefully, like, maybe, even if it is just specs, hopefully they end up being okay. We're in a very bad spot right now, guys. We are in a very bad spot right now. If they throw Command and Conquer for 9, we're up a creek. I mean, Command and Conquer for 9 with the Frostbite text is up a creek. I think we just have to do this. Like, I see, like, this is the downfall of playing Sledge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. John just said that his 7-year-old saw their message about, like, them being distracted and now he feels bad. Which, I mean, to be fair, like, I get, like, that did not make their kid feel good. Like, I don't know. It's felt like a lot of John's turns have just been like better. Like the felling turns were really badly timed for us. The felling turns were really badly timed for us. I don't think LSS will ever ban all D-reacts. I don't think there's ever a world that happens. An Olympia or Betsy Armory deck would be really cool. I think that would be fun. So we just want really broken like equipment. They have yet to play a pummel all game. They're gonna clear their arsenal and mine. I think we're gonna block like this. And then we can always pitch the pummel to flexors, right?
Let's freaking go.
God, pitching the pummel to flexor feels so bad though, right? Yo, let's go, the Grippa. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate you being here and hanging out. I appreciate that a whole bunch. Guys, if you're here for the first time, we got 3 questions we ask everybody. What's your name? What got you in Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourselves in the chat, guys. I would love to get to know you. What if we block Cranial Crush pummel here? Would go to 9, and then we could pitch one of our blues to flexors here. It opens up an equipment slot, but I think it's okay. I think this is fine. It allows us to cover this up and not have to discard anything. I hate that it's not better, but I don't know. It is what it is. Like, and we'll just throw the sledge here for 6. Yo, let's go. Randy with the 5 months of Prime support. Dude, let's go. Randy, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. It means a lot, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well, brother. Getting value out of gauntlets is actually like pretty tough to do some games, especially in this like matchup. So I'm pretty content with getting value there. I hope they avoid building him around Visit. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Jay. Welcome to Wraith deserves Armory decks first. I'm down with Welcome to Wraith getting Armory decks too, man. I'm down with that. Down with that, Zero. That'd be cool. I like to see like Katsu get like a cool Armory deck. Here's our pitch deck coming back around. I think Visit Goldmane Estate is getting less value than anything at this point. I think we're supposed to block like this. I think throwing this is better than throwing the sledge. Low-key hyped for the Ira Armory deck. Ira Armory deck's going to be cool. Started Fab like 2 weeks before Rosetta. Love Acilio. Yudo is the man. Dude, Yudo is the man. I love Yudo, dude. His content's great. He's hilarious. Like, I love Yudo. He is very real, and I love that about him. I love Yudo, dude. If you like Yudo, you are always welcome around here. That's for sure. Chili, cheese, and onions on the hot dogs, dude. Let's go. Well, Grippa, welcome to the channel, man. I'm glad you're here and hanging out, man. Happy to have you on the train, the Victor train, because we're not gravy training around here. Nope. Them hands are made for blocking. Top tier hot dog topping is Famous Dave's Devil Spit Pickles Spears coleslaw and barbecue sauce. Cole, I gotta admit, you're the first person to ever throw that one at me, dude. You're the first person to ever throw that one at me, brother. I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it, honestly. You get no hate from me. I'm just a little surprised. I mean, this is that double Golden Sun, like, awkwardness we kind of, like, put together here. What are the odds we block with 3 cards in Arsenal or Golden Sun? I actually think that's better for us, right? I know that this is like major card economy battle win for them. Because right now, they're 38 cards out of the deck and we're 36. And they slotted a ton of cards into us. I mean, they have so many cards. They had like, what did I say earlier? They played like 68 or 69 cards into us or something like that. Hey! Jacqueline? Hope I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize. Greetings from Chile. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate it a whole bunch. The Frostbite does make this a little awkward, admittedly. Because it means we have to keep 2 cards here to be able to throw our Golden Sun, but it shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem? Shiana Armory deck? Yo, 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 yo. Ira Armory deck may give Katsu another cool combo that he'll never hit with. I mean, could. You never know. We are just kind of getting juiced right now. If I block 6, I'm not able to throw the Golden Sun, right? Now, we're going to have to do this to throw the Golden Sun. Edge of Autumn Katsu? Listen, if there's Edge of Autumn anything in the field, I'm pretty content with that. I'm pretty content with that. 10 Overpower could be insane right here. There's, what, 1 Golden Sun left in the deck? We don't have any gold right now, so we're going to have to, like, really get back around to the Tropal. The riches of Tropal Donnie, but If we're able to throw 10 overpower one more time, we might be able to win the game. Oh, the trolling would be cool. Now that I will say, I would enjoy the trolling aspect from LSS. Yo, sees it tomorrow. Insane. Taking 2, going to 9. I thought my play was going to be just a little bit better than that. I won't lie. This hand should be a good clash for me if I stacked correctly, which I'm pretty sure I did. I mean, you never know. I've done crazier shit before, but... So we're going to put Disable on the bottom, and then we're going to block Trounce and Test of Strength. You got to be shitting me. Oh my god. I did not stack those as well as I thought I did. Man, I feel like I've played this game about as poorly as I could here in the second half. Undead Dragons? Yo, Cole. Nah, fam. No shot, dude. That's too much. Undead Dragons? What are we trying to do here? Oh, they're going to fuse an Oakenold and I'm dead. Maybe not dead, but it's not going to be good for us. So it's 7 into 6. Okay, they have a pummel on top. Does the Golden Sun win us the game? Take 3, go to 1. And then it's Golden Sun for the win. Block 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, take 3. No, they have the pummel, which means they're not. But I still think we're just supposed to throw this, right? So this doesn't end the game, but it forces... They block 3, 4, 5, 6... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they keep the tunic, they can keep the tunic and go to 1? I don't know. Maybe I should have blocked with armor there, Electrum. I'm not sure. Hey, Annabelle, what's going on? Ooh. Defense reaction incoming? Man, I really don't want to have to put like staunches in the sideboard of the stack, but I will if it means like making... Because I think that Guardian overall gets a little bit better now. I think everybody's probably having the same thought I am, right? Hey, what's up? Arc Knight Kid. Yo, I like that name, dude. Love your work. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That means a whole bunch. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here and hanging out. I think I'm allergic to hamsters. Yo, what? What? I mean, Annabelle, like... Where did that come from? You're allergic to hamsters? Where did that come from? I mean, no judgment. I'm just curious. Like, it feels very random. I'm sure something happened to you in your life that makes it not random, but it feels random to me. Also, if there are any basketball fans in here, I could really use a finals check. I could really use a finals score check right now if we're hanging out. Yo, gamer, what's up, dude? Used to be a new main, so trying to find the new assassin. I could definitely use a Mario game after this. We'll probably got time for one more game. So they have 2 unknown cards in hand. $36-48 OKC is up. Okay. I assume it's second quarter based off those scores, like early second quarter. No, it could be like mid second quarter actually. Okay. So down to 1. Now we're playing this weird 1-to-1 game. Are we going to try and look for a Terrace Under turn? Is that going to be the plan? Because right here, we're forced to block Chokeslam and Batter to a pulp, and then just swing the Sledge. We could have kept the Batter to a pulp in the deck, I guess. Would have been fine. I don't know. This is where the game gets interesting, because normally there's one turn where somebody gets to swing it in their direction. 5-ish minutes left. The Toon Squad is leading over the monsters. I mean, listen, that was a great movie. I love that movie. Thoughts on Valda, and Guardian Mastery Pack? I mean, I think... So I'm definitely going to be playing a lot of Valda when the Mastery Pack comes out in August, but I don't want to touch Valda until then, because it feels like it's a trap until we get more cards. It's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm trying to think of like what 2-card plays we have left in the deck that are good. This is actually insane for us, right? And now they can't swing the Sledge? Yo. And now we can go E-Strike. We can go E-Strike, draw card into Hammer to end the game here, I think. We're supposed to pitch this, bottom this, go again, swing the Hammer. Yeah, I think this is the win here. You just win or just lose. I mean, yeah, like if we'd hit a red, it would have been bad, right? I have a feeling that Mastery Pack is just an armory deck for Valda with extra steps. I mean, it could be, but I think we're going to get other Guardian cards that are like playable, right? Like Batter to a Pulp is a great example of like a card that like is not in the Mastery Pack per se, but it is like a good Guardian card that like works with other things. And so I think we could definitely see some like other Guardian staples to help us out here. Yeah, it's kind of weird how that hand was looking very awkward. They would have gotten more value out of their hand if they had just decided to swing the Hammer. Like if they just swing Hammer, they're in a much better spot. And then I'm forced to throw Hammer, pitching Pummel, Riches of Tropeldani, and then the Tunic like resource. Like them playing the Winner's Bite has probably cost them this game. You get an Arsenal every third turn with Tunic. Yeah, so it's like roughly 2 extra cards, but I mean, it's more about like getting value out of the Arsenal, right, than it is anything else, I think. It's kind of like the play there. Is there any shot? What? I don't understand. They just cost you the game. I mean, unless you have a D-React. They should have blocked 5. They blocked 5 on the first one. And then they blocked 6. I don't understand. Yeah, like, but I don't know. They just said GG, which is like fine. John, I appreciate the game, man. I think I couldn't pummel that. I can't pummel the E-Strike. And I think like there was let's see. Yeah, John said they were a little distracted, which like I understand. Like it sounds like he was like hanging out with his family and doing stuff, you know? Like gotta take care of the family. But anyway, I couldn't pummel that, so I don't really understand what happened there. I don't know. I think maybe John was just a little distracted. Just a little distracted there. Yeah, like still dies to the pummel there. I don't know. That was like I think John was just distracted, so maybe they thought the E-Strike was for 7. That was very possible. John said he was parenting. Yeah, see, like John was just focused doing other things, like trying to play Talistar at the same time. Happens to all of us. No, John, dude, no apologies necessary, brother. I'm happy for the game, man. Weapon for Betsy, new weapon for Jarl, and L head or legs, and boulder drop red. Just give me red boulder drop. I don't need anything besides red boulder drop, son. Red boulder drop's where it's at. Who wanted to play a Mario game? I could use a Mario game actually before the night's over. I think ending the game on a Mario game is a good way to like rock out the night here. We did get the win. Tunic and Sledge gave me the ability to set up late game value and get ahead. Being able to take John off of Tunic that one turn was really big. Was really, really big for us, and it worked out really well. Keen. All right, let's go. Let's see. I'm going to put Keen in the... Well, I can't put an N. I'm just going to put... I can't put an M either. Oh, my God. Kid. We're going to go Kid as the guest name, Arknight Kid. We're going to put that in there. Yo, Taylor, what up, dude? What up, brother? How are you, man? We're going to put this in here. Hopefully, Keen, you get in here. If you do, let me know. If not, we'll try to like work out some Discord shenanigans. This is Mario. I'm assuming this is you. We'll invite to chat. We'll invite to chat and see if this is Keen or not. I think that was my 4th win of the night, if I remember correctly. Okay, I think that's my 4th win of the night. Let me double check. Let's see. We lost to Marlon to start the night and then won 4 in a row. Yep, that's it. Mario, it looks like we're going first. Big Sag. Into Mario. We are on Tunic. We're on Small Hammer. We are on Crush the Week. We're on Zealous Belting. We're on Choke Slams. And I think it's E-Strike. It is E-Strike. Did not mean to capitalize that E. I hate when I do like punctuation mistakes like that. It drives me crazy. All right. Mario to close out the night. Let's get a good one in. Let's get another win. Let's get a good one. Yo, dude, I am so excited for the freaking Victor alt art from Singapore. How do we want to do this? Like, do we just throw Crush the Week pitching Riches to make an extra gold? Like, or maybe we just swing the hammer over pitching. I think it's just going to be the Crush the Week here. I know that this is just going to get blocked out. But I think this is better than nothing. Yo, insane. Insane rip. Yeah, I'm super excited for the alt art Victor. I'm gonna like 100% be buying like the like package that comes with all the stuff because I want the Victor. Now, to be fair, I'll probably sell the Kasai. I don't care about that. Probably keep the Syndra one just because I like Syndra and Syndra's cool. Okay, little bit of a clunker here. Little bit of a clunker, not really a great way to play Goldmane Estate. So we're just going to look at blocking a little bit here. Worst comes to worst, we'll just go E-Strike for 7. Really just going to like have to evaluate this turn as it comes to us. The Cinder card does look cool. I would really like to play this card, but I think we're better off to just E-Strike here and get value. If we had Tunic up, I would actually, if we had Tunic up, I would 100% play it because we could make 4 Might tokens and then just E-Strike for 7. That was my 5th Jarl game, so I don't know. I mean, yeah, like, if you're relatively new to Jarl and you were distracted, brother, like, you played that game very well, John, if that's the case. Tinru, I agree. The pool cards are really cool. Aggro, you want a buyer for the Kasai alt art? I might be interested. So, Electrum, I promised one of our locals that if I got a Kasai, I would look at selling it to them first. So, if they don't want it, I will shoot you a message if you're cool with that. But I promised it to one of our locals first, so I don't want to, like, you know, like, undercut them when I told them that I would try to hook them up with one of the cards. Yeah, Syndra using the daggers on the dragon fruit is really cool. They did have a cosplay contest at US Nationals, and it was really like there was a Syndra cosplay there that was really cool. It had like actual daggers like flying off the back of their like cosplay, and it was really neat. It was really neat to see. I wonder if they're just gonna pass. Yeah, they just wanted to flip there. We're gonna lead on Gold Main Estate and see what we hit. So this is gonna be 5 go again into Hammer. This is not a very disruptive turn, but it is a good turn. It allows us to set up 4 mites. So I'm hoping that we can just get aggressive here. Also, I don't know what Jesse kept, but it seems more correct for Jesse to attack with the dagger pitching his other card and then play the Scar Tissue on the dagger. Jesse just said, holy red hands. So like, I'm assuming there's a lot of reds going on over there. Yeah, I just assumed that they would play the dagger as a pump there as a way to like get it out of their hand. But it's possible that like Jesse didn't see that line, which I mean, I get stains and a cut. So we're getting a 1 reaction and 1 pump here. Also, this is like not the best thing in the world. Like it's go again, which is fine. But if Jesse doesn't have a way, or like a Keen, maybe Keen's their name. Like they don't really have a way to like set it up, right? We'll go with Arc Knight because their name's Arc Knight in the YouTube chat. I generally refer to people like as their YouTube name. Yo, King, I was wondering if you were gonna come by, man. For as much as I am rejoicing that Nu is gone, I figure you're missing her like crazy, brother. And I was talking to somebody earlier, and I was like, listen, I'm super glad she's gone, and I have no empathy, but I understand that you miss your hero. You know? Like, I do understand that. Do we just block here to get a might, and then just come in for a bunch and arsenal the pummel? Or are we just supposed to play the pummel, you think? Like, this gets value later? Yeah. Nah, we're just gonna take 4 and ship it, bro. We're just gonna take 4 and ship it. Plus, I don't like being marked. Arc Knight apologized here. I think they're looking to, like, make a different play, it appears. Is it Snapsies? Oh, take up the mantle? Take up the mantle into, like, Persuasive Prognosis here, probably. I was like, that's what I would pick. And then it's for 4? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty bad for us. Because it doesn't matter what they hit, they get to take something here. And then we're just kind of priced into playing the Golden Sun no matter what without the pummel. Which, like, was our plan originally anyway, so it's, like, not the end of the world, but... Had to check in, but it's the circle of life. The homie Mario is holding it down for me. I mean, I think Mario's really good. I think Mario honestly might, like, even if New is still around, Mario might just be better than New anyway, to be honest. You get to play like Warrior and you get to play Assassin at the same time, which is really neat. 14 overpower feels pretty solid here. Not bad for leftovers, as they say. Not bad for leftovers. What does anybody know what nationals events there are this weekend? And if any of them are being streamed? Because I know we had the AGE open last weekend, and I know that we had Calling Bologna last weekend. There's a lot of people on the gravy train, Josh. Yeah, there's a lot of people playing Gravy Bones. Just block with a blue mark of the Black Widow. No defense reaction, so take 11 down to 27. Gives us a little bit of a life lead to try and work with here, and trying to like set up a good pummel turn. We're going to need this test of strength to be good to us. If not, we are in a rough spot. I have no idea what I'm doing with Verdance, but I keep winning. I mean, it's a good problem to have, right, Nathaniel? It's a good problem to have. I don't think we're supposed to overblock here. I mean, maybe we are. I don't know. If they have a pump and they're able to take a red, it feels pretty bad. Maybe we're supposed to block with Gauntlets of Iron Will. There to play around the pump. So if I block like this, I have the ability to just throw Chokeslam, which, to be fair, is pretty solid. I guess I could have blocked with 2 cards. I could have blocked with Chokeslam and CNC and thrown the Crush the Weak, which is also not bad. But I think Chokeslam has really good value in this matchup. I think Chokeslam has really good value in this matchup. Is that Majin Bay talking? Oh, man. Yo, Kevin, what's up, dude? Canada's Nationals are this weekend. Don't know if it's streamed. I really hope it is. I really hope it is. That would be pretty crappy if it wasn't. Like Canada's Nationals, some really good players in it. That's not what I wanted. Yo, people out here sending Teams messages after work. What's wrong with people, dude? Like, go home. I mean, he's a contractor, so I get it. I hope it's actually streamed like on the Flesh and Blood YouTube channel as well. Like that would be pretty cool. I hope that's the case. They know we have the pummel, so like we really don't get a lot of chances to like quote unquote get them with it. We just have to get pretty lucky here. This feels like a mark me and pass kind of turn. Yeah. Yeah, this feels like a mark me and pass kind of turn. I don't know how many streamers they have from Canada, but I know that there's a lot of very, very good players in Canada. I know that Darkodius is up there, Michael Yassiger, Aaron Shantz is from Canada, Tark Patel used to live in Canada, Yuki Lee Bender's from Canada. I'm sure I'm leaving off a lot of great names, but that's just like a few great players from Canada that I can think of. Canadian Nats is streamed? Good. Oh, Man Sand said he might be in Toronto? Yo, okay. Why would you block 9 and not just block... Aw. Sag. I mean... So we'd have been better off just to pass? That's a big Sag. Yikes. This hand is yucky, as the kids might say. We're just gonna throw the choke slam, arsenal the pummel, and keep the test of strength in hand. It's an intellect penalty here on ourselves, but I think the test of strength is worth it. A lot of times the clash cards are worth it if we can help it. Tark does go back and forth a little bit. Where's Crazy Legs when you need him? I mean, yeah, honestly though. Dude, I really like their channel. I really like. Are they Canadian, Electrum? Are they from Canada? I really like Crazy Legs channel. They do a really good job. Like the content is very funny, and like they do a good job of like vibing with each other. I really enjoy their content. Blue Chokeslam only forces one card, but I think this is fine. Okay. Rutro Raggy. Oh my god. I have a family, sir. Had a family is what they're saying right now. We could get got by something. Yo, thunk off the top is crazy. The good news is that if they do have something that buffs by 3, we get to flexors it. And we're just like, ka-chow. I just want to play my Visit Goldmane Estate, you jerk. Can you just stop? I'm kidding. I'm completely kidding. But I would like to play one of these. Are we supposed to just pitch it and come in with a hammer for 4? I guess. French Canadian? Okay. Like the question is the value of Goldmane Estate worth keeping this in for second cycle as opposed to the 1 extra point we get from like blocking with it and then throwing like pitching a 3 this turn? And I think Goldmane Estate second cycle is worth way more. The Might token does make it for 4. Yeah. Yeah, they seem like cool guys. They seem like pretty cool guys. You have 30,000 channel points, Josh? Jesus. Yeah, the Might ends up making this for 4. We're definitely leaving a point of value on the table, but it's like, are we going to get more value out of this second Goldmane Estate right here that we just pitched? And the truth is, I don't know if we'll get back to it or not, but I think the upside is worth it, right? Hey, Camo, what's up, dude? My man said I couldn't see the Might token. I mean, but it still stands. This would have been hammer for 5, right? Like, the point of value is still worth considering. Waiting till 1 million to make a game request? I mean, dude, that's what it's there for. Like, that's what it's there for. Short of testing for a major event, if you spend your channel points on it, I will play the game. I will buy the game and play it start to finish. I feel like you have earned, at 1 million channel points, you have earned me buying that game and playing it. Like, on God, for real, for real. What is this, for 5? Red Chokeslam and then went into a disable. So now we have the ability to go Zealous Belting Pummel into Hammer. Codex into Command and Conquer. I mean, at this point, it just is what it is. Our hand's just too good. Yeah, like it sucks, but it is what it is. We're just going to go to 28 and give him the value here. You finally earned the pummel after all this time. I think we just have to let it go. I don't think we have a better choice here. Now, we are losing a point of value off of the... Are we able to Terra Sunder into Hammer? No, right? We could draw a card, though. We don't know what's on top. We could draw a card to try and find a good arsenal. Or we could arsenal the Terra Sunder, Feels like a trap when they still have Mask of Deceit up, but Witchable, that's right. That's right, disable. I mean, I could have thrown the disable here for 8. Maybe throwing disable for 8 was better because like it threatens more. I think we'll crack a gold here and try and find something to do. Like I'm okay with like trying to like find a better arsenal target. So it's a little lackluster, but we could just keep going, I guess. I don't know. I think they should record all of the nationals and then post them like you're talking about, Donald. I agree. There are too many good players across too many different countries in like the Flesh and Blood universe that deserve to have recognition. I'm going to at least force them to have it here. Okay? They didn't. I'm just going to throw disable. I want to get this out of my arsenal. I just want to get this out of my arsenal. Yeah, imagine being the best player in your nation and not having a game recorded. Yeah, 100%. That would be really sad. Like, that would be really sad, you know? Like, I completely agree with that. What is this, the MCU? I mean, listen, dude. The Flesh and Blood universe is cool, dude. We have a lot of cool personalities. There's a lot of good players. And yeah, sure. Like, I'm sure there's like a Batman-esque person in our universe. Like, come on. There's got to be a Batman, right? Like, who's the Batman of Flesh and Blood? I'm listening. I want to hear it, you all in the comments. Who's the Batman of Flesh and Blood? Talk to me. This hand's great. There's no massive disruption here. We're in a great spot. Are there people playing Fab on Mars? There could be. There could be. You don't know. Do we just pitch quick dodge flexors here? Triple Donnie, maybe? To avoid getting marked? I think we're supposed to. I mean, they're debating playing some kind of pump, so maybe we're not. Could also just be that, like, Arknight's looking at his other monitor or something. I think this is the best value for this. At the Vatican Nationals, would the Pope play Prism? Oh, that's fun. I like stuff like that. That's very fun. Throw something else at me, please. I just drew into a trounce. Thank God. I mean, I guess we're even if we get all the value, it's not going to matter. We have a CNC on top of the deck. That's okay. We're just going to crack a gold. If they throw something else, we'll just throw the flexors at it. I know that we could have, but I wanted to get that out of my hand. I wanted to get that out of my hand. So this is Zealous Belting for 6 into Command and Conquer for 6. It's a pretty good turn cycle. No. I'm not talking about like characters. I'm talking about people. Like who's Batman in the universe? Majin Bey is Batman? Majin Bey is Batman, huh? Maybe we'll make like a little Majin Bey edit with like the little mask over his face and see. Maybe we'll do that and send it to him and be like, yo, what do you think? He might be like, never talk to me again, you weirdo. Foil Degen is Batman? I mean, he does have a lot of expensive cards. It would check out. The money's there, right? We'll have to next time if I ever get the chance to meet Foil Degen, maybe he'll be at Singapore. I'll walk up to him and be like, I just need you to say I'm Batman. Like that's what we'll tell him we need. We just need him to say that he's Batman. I think swinging the hammer is better than throwing Command and Conquer just because they don't have an arsenal. Okay, so they're just going to go after my arsenal here. So the funny part is, like, we can just actively play around this. Like, we can literally just play around this by not arsenaling anything, which is what I'm going to do. It's worth me getting an intellect penalty to, like, just get got by this. How many Golden Suns are left in the deck? I mean, I think we're just going to block like this and hope we don't get juiced, right? Majid as Loki makes too much sense. I'm actually kind of in for that. I think that could be pretty cool. Majid as Loki is kind of cool. I like that. The god of stories. I mean, yeah, it fits. Teklo's Demi Hero has a shadow type. I'm sure he has dubious intentions. That I believe. What's the Pope's favorite hot dog toppings? I mean, he's from Chicago, right? Like, the area. So, like, what's a Chicago dog, right? What's a Chicago dog? Hey, Mathin, where can I find your current CC Cinder deck? So, Mathin, you can hit exclamation point Discord. All of my Cinder deck lists, I try to post in the Discord that I've been, like, working on and stuff like that. If you're talking about one that comes with, like, a sideboard guide and stuff like that, Mathin, you need to be a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber. And once you're one of those, all you have to do is link your YouTube or your Twitch to the Discord, and it opens up that special section of the Discord for you, and you'll be able to find my lists that have my complete matchup guides with them. So Command and Conquer just immediately gets value. We get the up 6 and run there. Okay, so they didn't even have it. They only had 2 cards in hand after they played that, right? So they just didn't have it at all. They definitely do this time, though, right? Does this save us? I might. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Ugh. I don't think so, right? We're just going to take the tie on both the Clash of Mights, and then I'm just going to throw the hammer. Then I'm going to sub. My friend recommended you on everything that I need to learn Syndra. Yo, well, Mathin, I really appreciate that. Please tell your friend thank you. That's very nice of them. I do really appreciate that. I worked on Syndra quite a bit leading up to U.S. Nationals, so, and I'm still working on Syndra for Singapore, just in case she's something I want to play, but I'm not sure if she's something I want to play yet or not. Right now for Singapore, I'm stuck on Victor, Ocilio, and Syndra. I think both of those, like all 3 of those are heroes that are viable. I think one thing that I'm gonna lean into, if I do play Syndra at Singapore, it's gonna be the red line version. I do think it'll be a way more aggressive red line version of the deck that I'll play. Do I need to refresh? Is it me? No, it's not me. But I think that the more aggressive version of the deck is more consistent, and I think it's just better, honestly. You're still against Syndra? Why are you against Syndra, Josh? Are you trolling or are you being serious? Like, if you're really against Syndra, I want to know why. All 3 are okay picks. I mean, they each have different kryptonites, right? Each hero has a different kryptonite. Oh, Darth's looking at the deck? Okay. So we're no longer marked, which means that Darth does not, or Arc Knight does not get to flip. Darth Lord, reading somebody's name in chat and talking out loud. Okay, so why are you against Syndra? Hit me with it, Josh. If you really are, I'd like to know why. I'm always down for like serious banter about why. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm always down for you trolling me too, but I would like to know why. What's the matchup you're needing to dodge? So the biggest question that I have to figure out is, can we consistently beat Gravy? I think the answer is yes. I just haven't put enough time into it yet. The other question we need to ask is, how consistently can we beat Verdance? Like, Verdance is a very good deck. She's winning a lot right now. And, like, where is the issue with that matchup? Arcane Compliance does not do enough for us in that matchup. So we have to really figure out, how are we going to beat Verdance consistently? Once we get past that, we have to figure out, is Arcane Compliance good enough for Kano? If it is, are we okay with having 3 dedicated sideboard slots? As a Guardian player, is a case of Mystery Pack too much? Oh, are you talking about the Guardian Mastery Pack? No, I'll be getting a case of that, Michael, for sure. I'll be getting a case of that for sure, brother. 3, 6, 9. Damn, you're fine. Love that song. We're going to do it just like this. We want to Clash of Might first. So we win the first one. Debilitate Codex goes to the bottom. We draw into a red Chokeslam. I mean, yeah, this is great. Depending on what they have to follow this up with, we're just able to throw Chokeslam for 10 here. Codex sucks. Because it's Command and Conquer. And we're not going to be able to protect it. So we're basically just saying that we're okay giving up the arsenal here, that like we're not going to throw Chokeslam. So we're going to get Blue Thunk, I guess. Well, no, we want to get something that's relevant. We're going to get Golden Sun. They did get Command and Conquer, right? And then we're going to discard this. We're going to go to 9, and we're going to swing the hammer for 5. It's not as good as I'd like for it to be. I mean, we could have technically protected this by giving up our last card and every piece of our equipment, but I don't think that's correct here. Are you going to Philly in November for Worlds? Yes, Matt, and I will be in Philadelphia. I will be in Singapore. I will play ProQuest after Singapore. I don't know that I'll go to any big events between Singapore and Philly, because Carly and I have spent a ton of money traveling the world this year. London, Las Vegas, and Singapore, all within like 3 or 4 months, has been a very, very expensive part of the year for us. So I don't really know if I'm going to hit any like really big events between now and then. We got to make sure we close this game out. This game has felt pretty like us favored for a while, but we got to make sure. Thunderquake? I think we have to go to 8 here. It's that or give up Gauntlets and Tunic. And I don't like that. I did not do the math on whether Toxin kills me or not, but I don't think it does. So we go to 5. They're going to throw Chelicera at us. Yeah, no. I was like, yeah, you see it. There it is. There it is. I was like, you see it, Arc Knight. Yeah. So they throw this at us. The flick puts us to 4. The loss of life puts us to 3. Are we willing to go to 2, or should I give up shield? I think giving up shield is fine, right? We really need to find something good here. I mean, forcing 2 cards seems pretty good. And then even if we're just able to block with 3 cards next turn and go hammer for 11 is really solid. Just win the PT so you never have to worry about travel expenses again. I mean, dude, forehead, duh, like just win the PT, right? If I win the PT, I don't know what I'll do. Like, Carly and I will probably pay off a big chunk of our house if I win the PT is like the truth. It's the big truth right there. Sounds like you're going to Kansas then? Kansas is like right after Singapore, right? Like it's in August? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, Randy. We're going to live it up in Philly. Dude, I'm very excited for Philadelphia, man. We had a great time in Vegas, Trent, and I'm super excited because we're all going to get to hang out. Hopefully Wally's going. Hopefully Drew's going. Like, hopefully we all just get to go hang out in Philly, dude. It'd be a blast. Man, just win the PT. If it were only that easy. If just win, like, I think the only person who can say that is Pablo Pintor. If you're in Kansas, I'll be playing on that gravy train. I don't know if I'll be there or not. I don't know if I'll be there or not. Like, we'll have to see where I place. Like, honestly, it'd probably be like where I place in Singapore. I was like, nope, you got to give me one more card. Now we know they have a scar tissue. This is no different than my opponent dropping a card on the table and giving me information is kind of how I see this. I think that some people disagree with my take on that. But I'm a pretty firm believer that, like, if they block with a card on Talishar, like, they've just given you that information. Also, I did not realize that there were only, like, 10 and 8 cards left in our deck. This is going to get 2 cards from them. Like, pretty much no matter what. I did see Wally's back. Wally sent me a message, dude. I did see Wally's back. I'm super hyped that Wally's back, bro. Yeah, this is live chat, dude. Dude, we're live tonight, son. We definitely live tonight. And if you're not live, make sure that you hit that little live button. Okay. Just a Nick is the best card they can have here. Just a Nick takes this to 6. Flick Knives puts me to 4. That takes it to 7. We get to play around everything this way. We're going to crack a gold. If it's a red, we pitch the Golden Sun to hammer for 11. If it's a blue, we end the game. Should be a blue. Of course, it's Command and Conquer. Command and Conquer for, what, 7? It's 13? I mean, I think this is just fine, right? I think this is fine. CNC for 13 maybe doesn't end the game right here, but it ends the game. Hey, what's up? First name, last name? Yo, what a cool name. Aggro Fanny, you're Syndra? Dude, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. I'm glad you were able to make it to a stream. Zero, I'm going to be honest. I do not know the 10 cards left in my deck. I have not been keeping track of my pitch stack. I know there's a Zealous Belting in this hand, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I blocked with it. I must have blocked with it already. Riches to draw a card. Draws us into Gold Main Estate. Play the Gold Main Estate, and then it's 8 Dominate. Gold Main Estate doesn't draw us a card because we already drew a card off of Riches. But 8 Dominate should end the game. I mean, if they have a 3 block from hand and a D-React, then I'm in a bad spot. But I don't think Arc Knight does. I think this just ends the game. Yeah. I knew they had Schism and a Scar Tissue left. I did not know these other cards. I knew Scar Tissue and Schism were in there. But I also thought there was... I assumed there was a Justinic. I thought the Scar Tissue was here, and I thought this was a Justinic. So, I don't know. Either way, we were able to get there. It took a while, but we were able to close that one out. I imagine that's how most Mario games go. Dude, man, I enjoyed the game, dude. Arc Knight, man, I enjoyed the game a lot. Thanks for playing that one against me, man. That was a good game. We really went down to the wire there. That was a really close one. Let's see. We did get the win. Good value clashes. Had to play around just a Nick late. I should have checked the graveyard to see if there were just Nicks left or not. That was just a poor play on my part. Had to play around just the Nick late in the game, even though I could have just checked. I'm trying to think of like what was the big turn that really put us in the driver's seat. Like, was there like a massive turn? CNC for 13 late really closed the door. That took every card out of Arknight's hand and really put us in the driver's seat. Let's see, did we go 5-1 tonight? Yeah, we did. We had a 5-1 night tonight. Not bad. Honestly, Victor's felt pretty good lately. Like, Victor at this point is honestly kind of the front runner for like where I'm at for Nationals right now. Victor's kind of the front runner. Acilio is like kind of next, and just like Syndra's still hanging out in the mix. I don't know if she's the best thing to be playing right now, but all three of those decks I'm considering for Nationals. So my hand was quite good if I didn't have to give all of it on that 13 power. Yeah, no, for sure. For sure, man. For sure. John, I enjoyed the game earlier, brother. I appreciate you playing it against me. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out tonight. Appreciate you guys for being here. Record 171 viewers. Like, much love, guys. Much love. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. The support really means a lot. I appreciate everybody hanging out. All the follows, all the subs, you know, just everything, guys. It really means a lot. Appreciate you guys being here. We will be streaming tomorrow night and Thursday this week. I don't think we'll be streaming this weekend. I'll probably be testing this weekend, but not streaming because we got Canadian Nationals going on. Hopefully it'll be live and we'll have some events to watch. Maybe a Discord party this weekend. No, actually, we have a lot of plans this weekend. I can't remember. I'll have to ask Carly and see what's going on. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Have a good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. Kyle requested 5 subs of water.